Okay. Here we are. We're back on this auspicious occasion. So it is the Nedbank Cup. We've got Kaizer Chiefs versus Milford over at FNB Stadium. An FNB Stadium that I akunabantu guys, akunabantu. But in any case, this is the Nedbank Cup. This is the last game of the first round. Yeah, it's gone well for everybody else in terms of the other teams taking part. Let's see whether Kaizer Chiefs can continue on to hopefully win their first trophy in a very long time. Okay, so as we know, Pirates beat Crystal Lake 6-0, and then Mamelodi Sundowns beat Platinum City Rovers 6-1 as well on their side. So now we have to look at what Chiefs is going to do, and the lineup that has been chosen to look this up. How are you doing? How are you doing, MK? 4K the Chiefs is Vuma in goal, Mashiani Dove, Msimangu, Kwinika. Then we've got Mtetwa, Castillo, Nkosing Pile Ngobo, Shabalala, Dupré, and Saile. On the other side with Milford, you've got Seza, Mtabela, Mbele, Ngongo, Somapele, Mtiani, Chili, Nzama, Kagoshe, Zigakayo, and Ndabi. Those are the teams that are going to be here. MK says Mart is out today. Low, we might get a good win. Guys, maybe Mart is the person who's holding us together. Maybe Mart is the one. PK says, and then boom, you're alive. Wait, sorry PK. I was summoned yesterday by a legend in the game who was calling me to come and speak with him. So I couldn't watch the games yesterday. Apologies, guys. But I am in for today. I hear you guys did well. In any case, Nwadibu got beaten 2-0 by Sundowns. I see no Lochukorile. What's going on?
That's the Nyoso I know. I don't want another Nyoso. I didn't bring the other Nyoso. I brought the Nyoso that I know. Because that's not the Nyoso that I want. The Nyoso I want is got pressure, stress, he's dodging, he's dribbling, he's shooting, he's assisting, he's breaking the line. This is the Nyoso I know. Now when I don't get that Nyoso, then one fellow will get you.
Yeah, so I'm playing your Nyoso. Nyoso scored, so everything is fine on that side. You guys are cruising nicely. Pirates are cruising nicely. Let's see what Kaizer Chiefs can do. This is the Kaizer Chiefs team, of course, that has some changes. Jabulo Ngobo, one of the weaker players from the last game, finds himself on the bench. As mentioned before, Umart Usepenchi Inayo, with Mtetwa coming in. And then we have Umashiane coming in for Usanti. Dove is going to be playing that center back role, which is very interesting because he's not a center back. So he often finds himself out of position when he plays in that position and makes some mistakes. That's going to be something that Milford is going to be banking on. On the other end of the pitch, hey, Dupré, man. Dupré, Wabmisa, anyone all the way through. I'll chip aside. So he's going to be looking to get his confidence up with a couple of goals. Of course, this Milford team lies number 12 in the NFD. 20 points, 5 wins, 5 draws, 9 losses. That's where they are, number 12. In the last 5 games, they've got a draw, 2 wins, and 2 losses. Kaizer Chiefs finds itself number 7 on the log. And then we've got, number 6 on the log. 7 wins, 4 draws, and 6 losses. And then, of course, they've got 2 draws and 3 wins from the last few games. So let's see, man. Let's see. But the new haircut, guys. Every now and then, you must cut your hair. Every now and then, you must look nice, I guess. Let's see. Please, Chiefs, don't make us watch Haram Paul. It's not Haram Paul, guys. Don't say Haram Paul. Haram Paul has gotten us within, what? A point, 2 points behind Pirates. Has gotten us in a place where people were saying we're going to be relegated. We got out of that place. So let's not go there, guys. Let's not go there. Already, we're seeing Mtetwa having to play the third center back role. That's why I'm like, Umthetwa is a very capable CDM. Umthetwa is a very capable carrier of the ball from the back. But the problem is that we use him as the all-saver at defense. He goes in and the defense becomes a 5, at times a 4. I see Mashiane is pushing all the way up. So it's going to be a 4 to allow Dove to be a little bit more comfortable in the role that he normally plays, that left back. And I'm just like, guys, I don't know. I don't know if that's it. If that's what we should be looking at right now. But yeah, we'll see. Marta Geko, Castillo's in the midfield with Ungobo. So maybe they can combine. I was very sad in the last game to see Ungobo having to drop all the way back to CDM in order to try maybe touch the ball because there's nobody connecting with him. So let's see if maybe they've fixed that type of issue, the issue they were having there. And let's see if we can't... this is meant to be an easy game. And like, I don't know why I'm going so hard. Guys, this is meant to be an easy game. This is meant to be a 12th place first division team playing against a PSL team. It's meant to be a walkover. Even if Milford is strong for a few minutes, Chiefs is meant to look a certain way. But the problem is that Chiefs has the distinct honor of giving wins to teams that, man, hey, Abo Baroka back in the day, Abo University of Pretoria back in the day, you know, Uchali, a man who's been in the news this week, Smazi Mukshai Chiefs. So, hey, very, very interesting times. I hope my team doesn't disappoint. They haven't been the most effective team. Their last game that they played versus Royal AM honestly should have won that game with all the chances they had in the beginning, all the times they were getting into the box. And Chiefs obviously got their chance through to prayer. Santi forced a save. But yeah, what do? Now Musaile crosses the ball in. To praise. Guys, Kimangulo iling to praise. Kimangulo iling Ashley. No way. No way. Crossbar. Saile does the work, takes out his defender, puts in a cross. He's alone and he hits the crossbar. Guys, please tell me. Please tell me. Last week he had the chip that went wide when he was through 1-1. And then this week he comes through and he hits the crossbar. This is not the Dupreez I wanted. This is not the Dupreez I wanted. Wow, guys, no, this is shocking. This is shocking. Dupreez hit the crossbar. PK says Milford seems confident. Tabang says not happy with the starting left back. Give the kids a chance, man. I don't know why I'm still calling him a kid. Mashiane has been at the club for a very long time. But ever since that penalty miss in the 2020-2021 season, when we were in the final, not the penalty miss, the red card, when we were in the final of the CAF Champions League, he has not seen a sniff of game time, and he joins those players who are our youngsters. Our youngsters. Okay, look. First 6 minutes, it's been okay, but it does look like if Chiefs turn up the volume, they can possibly get something from this game. This is what we're looking for. But I don't know where Udupré is and what has happened to him. Sundown 6, yes. PK says nothing is easy. Pirates 6. Guys, please, why are you guys reminding me? Is this the Dupreez you wanted, Bafo? That's the Dupreez we know and want to see. Hey, Var. Tabang says he's not happy he didn't go to CAF, that's all. Taba, no, I want him to play, but we know he's not that good at left back. Happy must play left wing, left mid, which is where he finds himself. Guys, can somebody finish the... Does anybody have footage of Milford before this game started? Because Ngati Lepali, man. Ngati Lepali is something. Another chance for Kaizer Chiefs. Ball played inside. None of the players seem to be able to get it over the line. Castillo had the first bite, or the last bite of the cherry when it had just gone through. It looks like one of those games. And as I always say, the football gods hate it if you don't take your chances, hate it if you're sloppy, hate it if they give you opportunities and you don't take them. So the fact that they've just missed two straight up chances, straight up, easy chances, quote unquote easy chances. It's not looking real good. Will Milford be able to steal one? They look composed right now, even though things look a little bit on fire. But hey, let's see. But back to the point I was making. Mashiane is been given license to go up. So the cross that came in now came from Mashiane, because what you're seeing is that Ushabalala is tucking inside. So Ushabalala is meant to be on the wing. He is tucking inside in order to give Uhepi Mashiane space. And to compensate for that movement, what they've done is they've taken Umtetwa, and as we've seen in previous games, they've made him a third center back who becomes one of the two center backs and Dove on the left when we are under pressure, and Mashiane has been pushed up. So that's what they're trying to do. So to your point, he is going to play more of an advanced role. He is going to play that. He's not the strongest of the left backs, but to be fair, our left backs haven't been super strong. Even Nohlanti finds himself more in attacking positions than he does in defensive ones. So that's going to be a very interesting thing to see how that plays out. Here come Milford with their first attack. Let's see what they're going to do. I hope it's not a situation where Milford realizes, good day, these guys are easy to get through. Do should have buried that one, says MK. Sipo, you're not behind Milford. You'll get behind the minnows when we get into the knockout rounds. Not now. Guys. Please. Yeah, that final got him down. Kaizer Chiefs must own the song Asina Valo. Sevens Ganzima. Bonnie says Milford must fix the country. Guys, what are you guys? You know, we're sitting on the sides. We're not bothering anybody. We haven't won a trophy for 8 years. Why are you guys asking for us to lose? Why are you guys asking us for us to lose, man? Okay, so it does seem like the left-hand side is going to be busy. And that's usually the case when Dove is on the pitch. Dove at Kaizer Chiefs, when he does play, usually gets the ball the most out of anybody in the game when he's there. So we're going to see a lot up the left-hand side. I think this would have been more of a game for Modi than Ushabalala, seeing as Happy Mashiane is pushing all the way up. Could give him somebody to play with. You're not going to play that ball when the defense is set, man. You're not going to play that ball when the defense is set. This is what irritates me about Kaizer Chiefs. What irritates me about this team, and we saw a little bit of it last week, what irritates me is they're so slow to build up the ball that by the time they decide to make their move, there's no space. So the move right before Milford won the ball back here, they waited all the way until they got into Milford's box before trying to play a through ball through to Ashley Dupré. Now, Ashley Dupré is fast, but when the ball comes from Utove at a leftish back position and it's going all the way through to the small box, there's not enough time or space for Dupré to get there in time and do something. It's going to be won by the defense or the goalkeeper. In order for Dupré to be effective, he needs to play the type of football that we saw in that chance versus Royal AM that he missed. Lull them. You bring them out. Play the ball out of the back. Bring them out of their half. Then you hit it. Or you hit them on a quick transition as soon as you win the ball back from a Milford attack in order for there to be the space in behind. The type of football that they're playing, again, is mixed up with the personnel that they have. If you're going to wait until the last minute to put a ball into the box, you could say that you need a physical striker. You need a guy who's going to fight for the ball and possibly win it in between defenders, which just so happens to be Chivavairo on the bench. When you start with a front of Saile on the side and then you have Dupré, that's meant to be pacey. One, because Dupré is fast, but more importantly, two, Osaile is not a player that does well with time. Time is the problem with Saile. Saile He's a guy that's very effective in the last 20 minutes, last 15 minutes, when the game is broken down. It's broken down, it's sixes and sevens, you're looking for a goal, I'm looking for a goal, people aren't necessarily in their positions, and then we hit you, right? The ball will break free in the box and he'll take advantage of it. But Usaile, in just an everyday game setting, is not going to do anything. You see that ball? Going back to the point I was making, you see what happened there? If you play the ball at that time, it's either the defender's going to get there before Dupree's, or the goalkeeper's just going to read it and come out and catch the ball. And now you've nullified what? Dupree's most dangerous attribute, his pace. Because there's no space. You don't have space there. So it's frustrating. It's really frustrating because you'll see as the game drags on, Dupree is probably going to be asked to be a false nine at some point. Then him and Saile are going to switch and he's going to play wing and have to be covering Ukwinika on the right-hand side. And you'll be sitting there and going, but guys, what's the plan? And honestly, I think the problem with South African football, if I'm being 100% honest with it, the problem with South African football is that we don't plan for what happens in the box, what happens in the final third, what happens when we play, right? Yes, you can lean on players having amazing skill and lean on players having high IQ, right? Great. That might be something you bank on. But have a move or two or three. Have a move or two or three. When I get the ball here, the ball is meant to be played here so that we can see it here and there. We don't see that in SA football. We don't see that. And you can see it by the number of times something is repeated or not repeated. Corner Kaizer Chiefs, after some good work from Ukwinika, you don't see it repeated. And that's what harms our players. They look like they don't know what they need to do up there because in truth, they don't know what they're meant to be doing up there because it's not coached. It's not coached. You don't have the luxury always of having a Sundowns team where you've got the highest IQ players who are available. So sometimes you have to make a move. Kevin Hunt explained this so well on a podcast he was on. This is Africa. This is African football or something like that. Where he explained it, where he said, I tell my team to do 1, 2, and 3. The goal that they scored midweek, he was like, no, that was a planned play that we practiced. And he was actually shocked at his team for not continuing that. What's the play that Chiefs does consistently? Being a Chiefs fan needs a lot of faith, says who shakes. All these explanations for Dupree to score. Bruce is old, guys. Doesn't have time for all of this. Kabeti says, why is the cameraman zooming in? We want to see the stands on the far side. I was going to say that they're not giving us the Loftus treatment. But maybe it's because, FNB is a bit bigger. So where the camera sits, the angle doesn't allow that stand to show up. Milford coaches the gynecologist, so he knows. Sinje. Sinje. I didn't know that though. So we're sitting with a doctor on the Milford bench. Very, very interesting. Ball will break free in the box. Hopeful football. Dupree is faster than the ball. That's why he'll never score, says Uponi. Sally says, hi, OT. What are the team tactics and who's controlling the game? If you would say controlling, I'd say Chiefs is controlling the game. Milford has been passive. They've been sitting back mostly, watching Kaizer Chiefs, basically saying, hi guys, we don't want to commit too many people. We don't want to make a mistake of moving out defense. In terms of tactics, Chiefs has been trying to play a very, 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 very late ball in between the defense and the goalkeeper, usually coming from the left-hand side, and it hasn't worked out. Now they're gaining some joy running at Milford. It seems the Milford players aren't as quick as some of the Chiefs players, so they're realizing, the Chiefs guys, that they can run directly at them and pass them pretty easily. So that's what they've been trying to do. We had 2 chances. Dupree's hit the crossbar from close up, and a second chance where Castillo couldn't finish a ball that was rolling into the box. So that's what it is. Conclusion says something is also missing. Something also misses the strikers coach. Tavang says, let me go watch. PK says, don't include us. We aren't like, hey, Mara, yazi, compliment abantu. Then they're like, no, they don't want it. Gert says, fact of the day, the only thing keeping Kaizer Chiefs in the Nedbank Cup is time. Wow. Malume Kutso says, Pirates was up by 3 at this time. Skawara, Malume Kutso, we'll be back now. The Don says Chiefs doesn't need a coach and new players. Chiefs needs heart surgery. Remove all those players. I disagree in that I don't think Chiefs' players are poor. I just think the way Chiefs players are set up is the problem. Chiefs puts their players in positions where they're not going to be effective. I'll give you an example from this match. We all know Mdu Shabalala is very good on the ball. We all know Mdu Shabalala in attacking scenarios is an electric player. Very electric player. Great with the ball at his feet. How many times have you seen the ball come to Mdu's feet in this first half? 1. And then 2, where is Mdu positioned? What is Mdu going to do from left wing in order for him to be effective? Then we turn around and we say the players are poor. That's my problem. That's my issue. Remember when Castillo arrived at Kaizer Chiefs and he was so good? Then the 6th role. Where is he playing now? Remember Umtetwa? When Umtetwa arrived at Kaizer Chiefs, I urge you guys, if possible, go back and watch that first game. When you watch that first game of Umtetwa, the first 2 games, you see a guy who's trying to progress the ball. Then he started playing the Chiefs way. So I think for me, I don't think they're all bad. They're just in the wrong positions. Like, for example, Mart is going to be playing, they're going to be crossing at some point to Mart when Chivavairo's on the bench. And Chivavairo's going to come onto the pitch, and then they're going to be trying to pass him through balls on the feet or make him a false 9. Okay, let's see. Striker coach and set piece coach says Utabang. Ukabe says kick it and run for it. That's the plan. The Don says, I'm also not saying they're poor. I'm saying their attitude and mentality is not good. That is true. But then where does attitude and mentality start? And what enforces attitude and mentality? For example, I'm going to use Sundowns again. PK Kopontlogela, I'm going to use Sundowns again. You don't have to motivate players to play well when they know that on the bench, there are players that are better than me. And then also in the transfer window, Sundowns will go and get guys that are better than me. So I have to play well. I have to play well in order to get the bonuses. I have to play well in order to keep my place in the squad. I have to do well. There's your culture. Tina, we are asking players who come in, get a big salary, come in, get starting roles. They don't have to worry about bench. They don't have to worry about doing whatever. They don't have to worry about getting results. Ne? Where is the motivation going to come from in order for this team to carry on playing? Tanti, for example, has been an average player for how many years? At Chiefs. Quinika has been an average player for how many years? At Chiefs. March starts so many games. Is even captain, right? Why? When he looks on the bench, who's going to bench him? 1. And then number 2, at the end of the season, who's Chiefs going to buy that's going to compete with these guys? Dolly is just probably not 100%, so they're not rushing him back. That's the only reason why Dolly's not starting. Only reason. And if it wasn't for Milford, we wouldn't see Mashiani in this game at all. Dobek gets directly back into the team. So who are you going to compete with there? What is going to enforce your play at Kaizer Chiefs and your heart and what? Because my problem is, well, a big problem that I have is that we're going to cycle them. We're going to sign players. Guys, how many top draw players have we signed? Year in, year out, year in, year out, year in, year out, who end up not being top draw. You can count them from back in the day. Abu Biliad, coming in, Abo Manyama coming in, Abo Ngobo, defender of the season, Abo Msimango, TS Galaxy captain and Bafana player. Abo Tove, who was an incredible left back. I'm forgetting the team I was at. Utove, it's not Cape Town City, but anyway, Utove. How many players are we going to keep cycling and saying that no, guys, we need to sign quality. Yeah, we need to sign this one. Yeah, we need to do this. We need to do that. How many? Before we realize that, guys, maybe it's not the players, man. Maybe it's not the players. Okay, here we go. Actually, Dupreez loses the ball. Okay. Kaizer Chiefs fans are so patient, says Don Mapilioni. Agent says top 3 can only proceed to the next round if they score 6 or more goals. There's no such. Bonnie says the game is boring. Mama Zala is better. Tabi says Kidutsi Liluna. I don't know what type up, but I'm with you guys. Malube Kusa says, when is Chiefs going to score? Why are you asking me these questions, guys? Why are you asking me these questions? Van Dijk just scored, says Tembinkosi over with Liverpool and Chelsea. Will Chiefs win by 6 goals plus? Not a chance. Not a chance. Chiefs will win by 1 deflected goal. That's because Chiefs is stingy, says Mzi. Silent Dupreez run and pass the ball. The Don says, and the attitude of Abo Hlanti has affected new players. Milford starting from the back. Big teams, 1, Abo 6-1, Abo 6-0. Guys, leave me alone, guys. PK says, I want TS Galaxy. I have an issue to resolve. And then PK, what if he beats you again? If Sid Ramovic was to beat Sundowns again, what would happen? That's my worry. What would happen if Sid Ramovic was to beat you guys again? Agent says our therapy session. It's not a therapy session, guys. I'm breaking down the team. What's happening in the team? In Papa. Paul says Chiefs is just an ordinary team. Let's be honest. Says Uprampo. Hey guys, maybe it's time to accept. Is it time to accept that we are just an ordinary team? Anyway, 24 minutes in, still 0-0. Fisto says, let's focus on Chiefs today. I love it when they talk too much. TT says, dropping F-bombs. You're dropping F-bombs. Liverpool goal disallowed. Okay. The Don says Chiefs is the new Swallows. Guys. Guys. Chiefs is the top 5 team at least. We finished what? We finished 5th last season, didn't we? If not for the last few games that we messed up, we finished 5th. We are, 1 point behind Pirates in the league? Just 1. So, guys. Can't be that we're looking at it that way. Fisto says 25 minutes, 0-0. Imagine Kaizer Chiefs losing while I'm here. Look, PK, if Kaizer Chiefs loses, the live is going to end early. It's going to end early out of the blue. It's just going to stop all of a sudden. Yeah, wait now. That's what's going to happen if Chiefs loses. But then, do you fire Kevin Johnson if that happens? Because if we're out of this cup, then it's done for. There's no cups to look forward to, but also first round exit. Usually, yeah, we get beaten by the small teams. Cool. But it's always my quarter final. It's not first round exit. So if this is the first round exit, it would be a new low for Kaizer Chiefs, if we're being honest. Free kick for Kaizer Chiefs on the right-hand side of Milford's defense, just outside the box. Who's standing over it? Dupree. Evan. Then it will be therapy for sure. If we were to lose this game, if you don't know therapy, that would be therapy for sure. What's worrying me currently right now, with this performance that we're seeing here, what's worrying me is that in the first few minutes, fine, we were slow and we weren't necessarily doing much, but we were getting into the box at will and we were getting chances. As the game goes along, we are getting less chances, and I also feel as though Milford will start gaining confidence. And the last thing we want to do or want to have is a Milford team that has some confidence under their belt. Yo. Guys, there's 4 of you in the box. You don't need to be tibang. Just speak. Imagine a 4v1, but they're defending Ikare. There's people rushing into the box. Umapiza says, watching abafana bokukhuluma nomsindo. Sila ngoqolo man. Siyekele. Gavitsa says, therapists are starting to clear their calendar for tomorrow. Fisto says, Netbank is a tricky cup. Zandi says, forever equals. Thank you, Zandi. Thank you, man. Tabang says, fire Johnson. They'll let him finish the season. That's why I'm asking. I said when U Johnson took over, being a caretaker coach for a year or for the amount of matches that Kevin Johnson has to take over is a tough ask because anything can happen. It's a tough ask. And if something goes wrong in the middle of your term, what happens? And then the other question becomes, say he has to get unceremoniously moved out of the defense, out of this coaching role. Does he go back to the role that he was initially signed for? These are all the permutations that you have to worry about when you take over very early in the season, you know? Let's see, hey, the Chiefs fans at the stadium were looking so sad. Like they're looking like, yeah. Sumani says, if Chelsea wins today, Chiefs will win too. Or if Chelsea wins versus Liverpool, please don't do that to us. I don't like those odds. Don Mapilioni says, I'm starting to think Chiefs players are not the problem. Either the coach, I think it's the management. Thank you, Don Mapilioni. Thank you. Tebza says, Paraset Saile should play as a 9. Dupree won't score. He's like Werner when he was at Chelsea. Can I be honest? Saile shouldn't be on the starting lineup. Look at how angry the Chiefs fans are that are there. Yo. Look at how angry the Chiefs fans that are there are. But I don't blame them. Guys, what's our passage of play that we score with? If somebody can just answer that question for me. What is the passage of play that we score with? What is the move that we score with? Because I don't understand, man. I don't understand what is meant. What do I meant to be doing here?
I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm trying to figure out the formation. I'm lost.
I'm trying to figure out the formation and I'm lost. So, hey guys, I don't know, hey? Crossing the ball to Dupree. So Dupree, as small as he is, must fight all those guys. Then, to tell you that the cross is not meant for it, there was crosses we used to play far post to Castillo. The ball wasn't getting there. Guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. Why don't you want Saile in the starting lineup? He's a finisher. He's a 10-15 minutes towards the end of the game finisher. Saile is the only player we have that will guarantee 2 goals at the end of a game. That's why I want him on at the end when things are broken down. The Don says the move is simple, but guy, it's luck. Tavang says if we lose, the stadium might burn. They're lucky it's not a lot of fans. Lisa Fisa Stadium, man. Now, that's the old Chiefs. Sazi says, don't stress, Chiefs will win this game in the second half. Nkabeti says, Chiefs players play too far from each other, man. The spaces in between them, in and out of possession. Oh, Nkabeti, please say that one more time. Please say that one more time. I thought, if you watched Pirates at the beginning of the season, what Pirates used to do was to play Tito and to play Mfukeng. Tito and Mfukeng would come closer to each other and become partners and just, pass each other, rip up defenses, while you know that on the other side, Saleng would be, a cutting knife, and then Lepasa would be in the box to finish. I thought that's what the plan was going to be, with Ushabalala maybe coming closer to Nkosi Mpile. Maybe coming closer to Nkosi Mpile Ngobo, right? And them forming some sort of partnership and understanding together. Because when people are far away from each other, you have to find that synergy somewhere. And because our midfield is not a passing midfield, it's not a together midfield, it's not a build-up midfield, the space between the sixes, the sixes and Nkosi Mpile Ngobo is very large. And then the space between Ngobo and Ushabalala is large. And the space between Ngobo and Saile is large because they're just trying to run at the ball. Dupré is also trying to run at the ball. So at no point in this Chiefs team do we have spaces that are manageable where players can find each other. That's why I say, if you want to play build from the back football, if you want to play passing football, if you want to play, kill teams down the middle football, that thing has to be coached. And I have a fear that it's not coached at Kaizer Chiefs. Everybody is just running everywhere. There's not even positional discipline. Who's the defensive six between Castillo and Mtetwa? And I know people will say, no, they rotate, they switch, yay, they do these things. But it's like, in the rotating and switching, how effective is it? That's my thing. ANC and Kaizer Chiefs, same WhatsApp groups as PK. Just score the ball. No need for tactics. This is what they play. Wait. This is what they play.
And we even have transition and what. Sometimes I don't even understand what they're saying. They say, hey, these guys are talking serious stuff. I mean, just win the game, guys.
And to be fair, in the last 5 games, they've won 3 games. But they drew their last 2. But they've won 3 games where we don't know how. We don't know where. We don't know where it comes from. We just won. So, to be fair, it has been Chiefs' brand under Kevin Johnson. And maybe Kevin Johnson is just holding on and going, hey guys, I just want to get us to the end of the season when I can go back to my role behind the scenes and another guy can take the hot seat. But it is very poor. It is very poor in terms of play. It is very poor. Guys, this is Milford. Milford is number 12 for NFT. Number 12 for NFT. Okay, Stule ukor. Early ball. Where's Dupré? Why is Dupré lining up? No, where's Dupré? Stay on the center backs and just wait for the ball to come to you, Dupré. Yo, guys, this game is tactically frustrating. Tactically frustrating. Wait, let me see. Yo, these boys don't have that thing, man, says Alson Tabi. 2 goals, how? Because there's no combination play. They play ABC style of play. Nzalama says our strategy is surprise finishing, and sometimes we surprise ourselves. Conclusion says we score with long ranges or just lucky goals. Chiefs and Manchester United are in the same boat. Chica says it's still 0-0. It's still 0-0, guys. Look, now all of a sudden, Umashiani is inverting. Sander says, I don't know what Chiefs is doing. I don't know what football is this. Tabi says, what's wrong with Naturena Mar? Eish, guys. Tuli says they're playing pass to Dupree's behind defender strategy. Problem is that you pass Dupree behind defenders quickly. Pass Dupree behind defenders when the defenders have been watching you guys play with the ball for ages. Doesn't work. You're just helping them out because Dupree is not going to win an aerial ball between the goalkeeper and the defense. That is never going to happen. And if you choose to wait until the last minute in order to get that ball in, that's exactly what's going to happen. Or the keeper's just going to get there first. So, guys, at 37 minutes, Milford hasn't been threatening, but they've just been watching us. Look, they even talk to each other and pointing. Imagine having the nerve, the audacity to play out from the back versus the PSL team. No way, guys. GT says if this game goes to halftime 0-0, that's not good for Kaizer Chiefs. Marley says, hi, this team, yo. Kaizer says also doesn't make sense to play a double pivot versus a team that is sitting back. I was told when I told people that they're trying to play two defensive midfielders, I was told that one is an offensive player. Neither of them have been offensive, really. They've been offensive in another sense. Passion here, total on our players. OT, did you prepare the voice recording? Because you knew what was going to happen. Hey, Fistos, leave me alone. Leave me alone, Fistos. Leave me alone. Don't ask me about my things. Don't ask me about our things. I've got lots of them. Here's one. This is how Chiefs fans are feeling. But keeping isn't just asifundanga lezinto, guys. Bas keeper, we don't know. I see a smash and grab from Milford, says Teminkosi. Nape says as long as they have two defensive midfielders against that team, just know the coach doesn't trust them. They don't even trust each other's runs. I swear, I'm going to ask Opta Chabu. I need to tweet it. I must ask Opta Chabu which Chiefs player has the most touches in games. And I guarantee you it's Dove. This season, outside of him not being there for a couple of games, I guarantee you. Bring on Duba and Vilagazi. Let the kids play. Rather watch them play. Yeah, just chaos, man. Chaos. Keep it to praise. Keep it saile. Let Vilagazi Shawalala. Just let them have fun, man. At least so wanna something. I'm sure even Milford. If I'm the Milford coach, halftime I'd be telling them that, guys, there's no one there. There's no one there. Second shot from range. That's what they have to do. Kosing Pilengobo sees the ball so little in the game that he has to shoot because he's like, something because the balls are going to come back. Ashley says we need 7 goals. Nimrod said, good day, my brother. I looked for you yesterday. Guys, I wasn't in yesterday. I was with Babam Teto for a launch of his a competition that he's doing. So that's where I was yesterday, guys. Apologies for that one. Zero says, I Colin, Tovula. Also, why is one not in the team? I don't know. Tapesh says, I can't believe I'm supporting this team. Hey, Tapesh, bekumnandi sibamba ama-trophy. Unless you're a new guy, maybe in the past 8 years, then I feel sorry for you. But Tina, who come a long way with the Kaizer Chiefs, Skumbula when there were trophies, man. Skumbula spambe at least 1 trophy every year. Every year we spambe trophy, so I remember me. Given says 2 games of football are never the same, but Pirates and Sundowns were already 3-0 up at this point. Says Given. Hey guys, you guys are reminding me, guys. When Chiefs scores 8 in the second half, you guys are gonna say, hey, what are you guys gonna say? Kavesi says then the trophy drought continues. Ashley Dupree has 4 goals, Castillo 3. But then the team refuses to do the things that they did in order for those players to get the goals that they got. Think about Castillo's goals, guys. Just think about where Castillo's goals came from. Far post. Last man, it was a cross. He headed it in. Late run into the box. Always. Today he's playing defensive 6. Dupree, think of the goals that he scored. One of them was Cape Town City. Was an MTN at Cape Town City where they played the ball through, 1-on-1, tucks it into the corner. How many times have we done that ever since? So why are we shocked that these guys are not scoring? That's why I'm like, coaching is important, because when you see something is working, how many times are you going to go back to the working thing? And it seems as though PSL, a lot of the time, the coaches don't care enough to go back to the thing that's working. They're so stubborn with playing whatever they want to play that they forget that these players actually score goals. These players actually, guys, Rangachiva Vairo, I think he has 1 goal for Kaizer Chiefs this year, if I'm not mistaken. Rangachiva Vairo, we all know how Rangachiva Vairo scores goals. We all know. We've all seen it. So when Chiefs signed him and put him in, and then don't do those things, whose fault is it when Rangachiva Vairo doesn't look like Rangachiva Vairo? You guys understand what I'm saying? That's what shocks me about coaching, especially in the PSL. That how guys, you've seen the answer. In fact, they can go back and watch them back if they have software or video analysis people or whatever worth their salt. Then you would be able to watch back games, and surely you'd be able to see that, oh, this player's good at this, that player's good at that. Let's build a team, a way of play that takes advantage of that. But they don't do it. It's what I cry about all the time. They don't do it. In fact, Kaizer Chiefs, they're more likely to implement a system that got the previous coach fired than to change the system to something that they've seen working, even by mistake in some games. That is my issue, for me personally, about Chiefs and a lot of PSL teams. No problem. I don't think Dupreez needs a strikers coach per se. I don't think these guys need heavy tactics per se. Just play to their strengths. Just play to their strengths. Nobody, the team says the Don. Great competition indeed. He's initiating new raw talent. Very busy man. I'm there. Uthi bathini mawubakhuza ngibakhuze ngani? History FC. Remember very well, OT, I missed those days. Hey, MK. Sure, Johnson is already thinking about where to exit the stadium if Milford scores. I remember us winning at least one for hey, that was nice, man, Musa. GT says, Kaizer Chiefs are playing cock, let me send flowers. Yeah, guys, send flowers, man. Send flowers so I can afford therapy. Because if this game ends with a Milford win, I'm definitely going to need something. I'm going to need something. Conclusion, end of the season, all of the technical team needs to be fired. Kabete says, bring back Black Panther. I want to fight you. Kabete, I want to fight you. But he did manage 7 goals. I want to fight you, but I could, hey, I wish to get a penalty or something. Sundown 6, Pirates 6, Chiefs. Guys, don't you know that 3 6s in the Bible is a bad thing? So we're doing you guys a favor. We're doing you guys a favor. Must not 6 bazoti 666, then it's going to be something else. So we're doing you guys a favor, man. They should have let Ranga be. They brought him to be a bench warmer, says Tabang. I could do with the Chiefs loss at the moment, says Buster Goodwill. Pistos says, let's blame the fans for Chiefs' performance. Please leave us alone, guys. Please leave us alone. I beg. Guys, it's almost halftime. You know how halftime works with me. I'm going to open up at halftime. 6 people I'll let in. We'll have a conversation about what we saw in the first half. Actually, what I'll do is I'll roll it. So everybody's going to get 1 or 2 minutes, 1 minute to say their piece about what they saw in the first half and how they feel about the game. Then when the second half starts, if we can get to 30,000 likes, I will continue it. I will let it run and I'll keep rolling and everybody will just keep coming in on a rolling basis in the second half. But I need 30,000 likes. So guys, remember, in order to be part of my panel, you have to be following me on TikTok and then join me when I'm live on TikTok. Those are on YouTube. There's a button at the bottom of the screen that's going to appear now that says multi-guest for those who are following me. You'll be able to jump in, request, and then we'll speak about what we are seeing here. What else did the Chiefs fans expect, Mara, says the general? Yeah, it's Kaba Satanism, man. It's Kaba Satanism. No, never about 60 babangata, man. Tokelang bo 6. A fully packed FNB stadium. Please leave us alone, guys. Please leave us alone. We're having a tough time here, and you guys want to make it worse. Malume Kuto, take it easy, man.
Mr. OT.
Take it easy.
You know, I'm with my partner and we're listening to our favorite song, Mo. She's a Chiefs fan as well. And this song, it relates right now. It's okay, oh, it's okay, Wanaka. Jamal. It's okay, guys. It's not fair what's happening, Mr. Uti. What's happening, Kaizer Chiefs is not fair. Even against Milford. Guys. There is no way. Also, we must investigate. I don't know if you've been to the village. There's a chicken licking right next to village. Shabalala and Ngobo are finishing the stock at that chicken licking. About Jimmy Labafana, Kiripumba, they're finishing the stock. Professional, young professionals with such bodies. Mr. Uti. But anyway, good luck, man. There's still hope. But my fear is that this team is wearing red with a touch of yellow and blue, which reminds me of TS Galaxy. So, Licheving, Mr. Uti.
Nah, TS Galaxy is not a problem for us. It's a problem for another team, but I'm not going to go there. Let me go to Prampo. Prampo. What's alarm, Prampo?
Greetings, all Chiefs lovers, Kosi lovers. You know, sometimes I still remember when off-season, when I said Chiefs, they failed to beat this team from Botswana.
Oh, Rollers, Township Rollers.
Oh, Township Rollers. Kara, if you fail to beat a team like a Township Rollers, which team are you going to beat? Because if you can check here, first point, you got a supporter, home ground advantage. You can't even string 3 passes. And these people, you call them inverted commas, not inverted commas, professional players.
Yeah.
Actually, what are they doing there every day when they go to training? That's the question that, let's take jokes aside. Are those people they really want to play? Or that's a number? Like Quinike example, from almost opponent side, you take the ball back for what? There is something like that's something that is happening deep. It's not about soccer only. Let's just investigate.
And how long has Quinica been at Kaizer Chiefs, Prampo? I think this is his eighth season.
And we are talking about, senior. It's no longer amateur. If like this team, we are playing with the second division, our second division, they are those play, what do you call these things? They were more villagers. They were gonna play better than this. What we are seeing here. No, there's something like something's happening. Really, it's not about management now. Let's take a management aside. As you as a player, what are what you are telling yourself? You can't even trap the ball. It just run like it just keep on running. No, something's very seriously happening there. It's very painful to support Chiefs. You love the team, but again, what like you just wish them to lose. You understand? At least we know they're not gonna win anything.
Prampo, match, Prampo. Yo, listen in the comments says stubborn Chiefs holding a strong Milford to a goalless draw. Sinje, stubborn Chiefs holding a strong Milford to a goalless draw. What's happening with your team?
First of all, we must understand that we are playing against a team whose coach is a gynecologist.
Hey, it's a family show. Remember.
Aibo, gynecologist is a medical, it's a profession.
I know, but I'm saying the next comment that's gonna come out.
And wait, So he understands how to work with things. So you must understand.
CJ, what did you see from the first half? But CJ.
Listen, okay, let's jokes aside. Quinika should not be in the starting lineup. I think Solomon should be on the right wing. I mean, on the right back. I think he'll be more effective. I don't see why he keeps on playing Quinika. I thought we learned from him that he don't play Quinika on the right. I don't see his point. I think Dylan Solomon should be there. The second thing is that I hope management and the coach sees when Yusuf Mart is not there, at least the ball moves a bit.
Yeah.
It moves a bit. I know people are saying, hey, but how many times have we seen Kosini Pilengobo taking shots on target? I think this is the very first game in a very long time. That shows that he is in the right place, is receiving the ball in proper channels. That is why he is able to take shots, and the keeper is making saves. And I see people are saying, hey, Saleh is running, hey. But look at that run. It costed a goal scoring opportunity. But unfortunately, Dupreez could not bury that open net chance. If Saleh did not run and make those runs that he does, that opportunity would have not come. So some of us must not just be fans of moments that are goal scoring moments. There are moments there that are very positive. We hit the bar line 2 times already. And that is strange for Chiefs to have those kind of opportunities. So I'm happy when they do that. I'm glad they do that. See you at the end of the show. Let's not panic. Miller's coach knows how to work with things.
I think we have to be a lot more calmer.
Hey, yeah, let me kick Sinja out, man. Yeah, I was in Tabi. Milford FC, yako NFD, iko number 12. Ijiwa kibo Obit, ijiwa kibo Platinum City Rovers, ejilwen ki Pirates, I think. Ki Sundowns.
Already honored.
I was in Tabi, what's
But one thing and gets and keep happy right now. Bana kina tabal bona bakana churena kitibina banza.
Hey.
How abona highway but bashebi. Haba shebe the next match at Robapala no jena stadium si full pack. Nka go bapala Pirates le Kaizer Chiefs ka po Sundowns le Orlando Pirates. It lets Bloemfontein it la ka di new songs ho emetse general e tlo bapala. He Ramlebo abathukana. Ha di Chiefs yona. I don't know next batla tlapa ye ai.
Kare kenya card. King of Ntabi.
How should be the Sundowns in the bar bapala di amateur. Ne ba etsa ka bojohlo ban tshe di skill ba etsa ntho ba batlang ne ke tshapile hore today bom tutuzi bo obi ba tla be ba kene ba etsa ntho tse re di bonang tse hantle but ha be ba tlo tshwarisa tough time ke bana ba so Chiefs is not going anywhere.
Hey, I was in Tabi.
No.
Hi,
Kwana Malongfontein ntsoti batu Obatu kada. I said to my blom. Hagna tabalbana ka FNB MTN. Ha.
I was talking about what I fell a match. Harilo Shabati General, but Rishavelati General. Hey guys, people are handing in the memberships. 01 Faith, how are you? I wanna. When somebody's laughing as they come into my life, Katsibar is not going to be good. What's happening?
It's very good. It's very good. I like what I'm seeing. But then what I can say, not too much individualism. This guy, I don't know.
Yeah.
Every ball I shoot I can understand why can they do combination plays.
Yeah.
But in otherwise, it's so I'm just enjoying the match. So yeah.
Naxariken, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Let me bring in Untuli. Let me bring in Tuli. What's going on in the first half, man?
No.
You shouldn't stress, man. The Chiefs is gonna win this game. Because if you check Milford is. I can't remember it had any shots on target because they're just being defensive. Yabona if Dupree okay wakora on that ball before Sahil, we'll be speaking a different game because now it was on a force Milford to now attack Chiefs. And then bese bezokhona ukwazi ukudlala ini ku Dupree's tactic leya khona. Yabo. So as the game iqhubeka kanje with the Milford sitting back, I think the Chiefs will get a scrappy goal nje. Yabo. Because the Milford is not dangerous when it comes to attacking. Yabo. So amakhosi angakhali kakhulu.
Watching, man, watching. Uyachekwa.
The only thing that I'm scared of, is so long as the scoreline is stay this way, this Milford team might eventually gain some kind of a confidence. Yeah, but I think the Chiefs will win with a scrappy one.
No,
I'm not a Kosi fan. I'm just speaking reality.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is the Chiefs.
bathi ukusheka ngesunku
Oh, Kaizer.
Why you kakasela mama? Relax.
Agent, I'm hearing Chiefs fans, man. They're kakazeling, but they're kakazeling with rage.
I man, we're just in Africa there, we are coming back to this haram football that I didn't want to see. Like exactly what I want to see. At least I'm getting massages and everything. It's fine, it's bearable. But anyways, I hear Sinj's talking about life coaches.
That's what I'm
Chiefs
saying,
need life
right?
coaches.
Yeah.
But you have to, when you're building, you have to build from somewhere. You have to start somewhere to build, Personally, I thought this would be the right time to see a Chiefs build-up play, to see what is Coach Johnson cooking, We didn't see that against Royal EM. And one can say maybe that was the first game, you forgive him. But this is a second team, which I think is maybe 16 places behind you. Even an ordinary Cape Town Spurs.
Even more.
An ordinary Cape Town Spurs is better than this team by the standings, So you look at it and say, but hi, man, someone somewhere has to be held accountable if Chiefs were to lose. And I did say on Friday that the problem with this team says you have to score first, score early, and then the floodgates open. The more the game goes, the more they gain confidence. If this game reaches 75th minute, Chiefs loses. If Chiefs doesn't score before 75th minute. So if I was Coach Kevin, I was gonna say, guys, first 10 minutes, let's bombard them. By the 60th minute, they'll be tired and the goals would rain. But if it reaches 75th minute and they are tired and it's still 0-0, they'll have that extra energy, to push, But anyways, it's fine. Let me go back to massages and leave you guys back.
Stepfather was telling about massage. Now, Bongi. How are you doing, my brother? Welcome.
I have nothing to say. I mean, come on, guys. You still support this team. I mean, guys, you're not serious. OT, Aniko serious. What are those guys doing there? They've been running like from the first minute till now. Running with those boys from what division are they playing at?
NFT.
Dupreez, what's wrong with Dupreez? I saw Dupreez changing. I saw Dupreez changing boots. I don't know. Maybe he thinks I'm a boots or I can or come on, OT. Please, guys. Please, for now,
Come to Pirates or John Sundowns because come on, you cannot stress yourself. Nizomela zinhliziyo, guys. I mean, you're not gonna score here. You're not gonna score. You're playing alone. The boys are there to defend, but still, the small boys are able to defend against Abosaile who are running like I don't know what. Abongobo, they've been kicking the ball to the keeper. Yo. I mean, I'm worried about this. The brand name Kaizer Chiefs. Sedi Kavale Kaizer Chiefs. Other than that, there's nothing. Angnabantu lapha.
Hamba. Yele.
Nakakazela nini.
Hi, Puma, stepfather, Puma. Guys, if we can get to 30,000 likes, I will keep it open and everybody can come in and rotate. I see the guys in the line. Everybody can come in and rotate. Otherwise, we'll see each other at the end of the game again in terms of the people who can jump in to the panel. Okay, look. If we don't score early and score now, this Milford team will either gain confidence in terms of their attack and possibly steal something, or they'll gain more confidence in terms of their defense and be stronger in defense and more resolute and see this game out and make it a penalties game. And I think that's where the problem is. That's where the Kotsi is. As we had a chance, Castillo making a late run into the box as we've been asking for, just wide. So that makes it, 3 chances that have been right in front of the goalkeeper, where the ball has not found its way into the back of the net. And I've been reminded by everybody else that there's others have been scoring 6 goals and 12 goals and all of that. So that's going to be interesting. What's shocking to me is that we haven't asserted ourselves. In the first few minutes, it was scrappy, but it was scrappy, but we had chances and we were making it into their box to give them a bit of danger. It was scrappy. But as we went along, we started being less effective, even in just getting to the box. I think we don't have a plan for what we're doing up front. And in as much as we have the ball, in as much as some might say we dominate possession, if it doesn't count for nothing, especially when the other team is not attacking you. 1, you're playing 2 defensive midfielders. And then number 2, guys, this is a PSL team, man. This is meant to be an easy game. This is meant to be, it's the first round. The team was lucky to get here. They're playing against a PSL team. The PSL team wins the game. You walk it out, you bring in your subs, you bring in your kids. They have some fun times. But this is becoming a very serious game. And I don't like the fact that it's a serious game. I feel like we're a bit too slow in our transition. And we need to try get the ball up to Dupree a lot quicker so that he's not facing a set defense. The problem is that we're trying to play the ball over the top and in between the goalkeeper and the defenders. But by the time we play it, the space that Dupree is meant to run into is not a space that you have space to run into. It's not big enough for you to go in and use that space, right? So you have to do it earlier when the defense is higher up, which is tough on the other end because Milford is not necessarily attacking. I'd also love to see some dominance from the midfield. No need to have 2 defensive midfielders in this game because these guys are sitting back. So watching Umteto become a defender is a very interesting thing that personally I am not liking. So we'll see. Z says, it's embarrassing, honestly, I'm ashamed. Lebogang says, does Chiefs have a strikers coach? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Probably. One of those unnamed peoples in the back. Umtogo says, Chiefs are Safani. Chiefs is like the NC. You can't defend it and not look stupid, says Umzi. Tell them, stepfather, membership is open. Look, guys, I had some very nice times at Kaizer Chiefs. I'm not going to lie. So I can't be jumping ship now to have nice times. Just like some of you guys, your teams are not doing well back in the day and you stuck with them. And now they're winning and you're living life. So it's the contract we signed, guys. It's the contract we signed. So it says 2 DMs for this team. If 2 DMs who are playing as 2 DMs instead of having a DM and an 8 and somebody be more attacking from the 2 DMs. That's the issue that I'm having here. Like, guys, this is meant to be a simple game, man. This is meant to be a confidence booster. You know, a confidence booster where you're like, guys, we're playing against Milford. We haven't been doing too well in the past few games. We haven't been fluid. Let's come in here, score 5 goals. You know, everybody gets to touch the ball. Everybody gets a goal, then they live their lives, you know. Lebogang says, yesterday we enjoyed watching our teams make us proud. Today you're hurting our eyes. Hey, Mara Lebogang, please leave us alone. But anyway, the starting lineup, of course, is Buma in goal, Mashane Toba, Msimango, Kwinika. Then you have Mtetwa Castillo, Ngobo, Shawalala, Dupree, and Saile. Honestly, I would take out Kwinika and bring in Solomons. Be a little bit more free on the wing play. So have Solomons on the right and also have Mashiane pushing up on the left-hand side. Then you can then have Mtetwa do the back 3 thing, where he stays back as cover. Then when they're under attack, it becomes a back 3. I would push Castillo up a bit more because he is very good at crosses, far post crosses, late runs into the box. Let him go up and push up. Then because you're pushing Mashiane and you're pushing Solomons, you'd be pushing them up. It would allow the players to compress a little bit there in the middle, and maybe you'd see Nkosimpila Ngobo and Shawalala coming closer together. That's what I'd want from this game. And then where you fail with that, you whip in crosses. You bring in Shivavairo for Dupree's at some point, and you whip in crosses from the 2 active guys. And should anything fall out, you'd have some players running in to finish it off. That's what I would do. But I don't think our coach is going to do that. We're now crossing. Usaile is now central and Dupree is on the right-hand side, which is interesting because now Dupree's sole job for his speed is going to be to cover Ukwinika, which I feel like is a waste of Dupree, a big waste of Dupree. So I don't know. We live and we hope, and we go on and hope that something's going to happen. Like you guys had been telling me, by 20-25 minutes, Pirates was up 3-0. So, hey guys,
It's not make sure.
it's really, really, really not make sure, but hopefully we can get our lucky goal and go on.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
Guys, my timer, add 45 minutes to my timer. So for now, for example, it would be the 52nd minute, and you will know what time it is. I do have graphics and stuff for extra time, so when we get there, you will know. The score is currently 0-0. Chiefs have had the better chances, but Milford has been resolute in their defending, and it looks like they're going to try see out this game and possibly try take it to extra time, or maybe take it to penalties. So that is what we're looking at right now. What position is Mashane playing? He's playing left wing, basically. He's playing left wing. At some point, he was inverted. Maybe Dolly will make a difference as Sazi. Here comes Milford. Is this the lucky goal? They already lost the ball in a similar position earlier on. I feel like Milford doesn't understand that all you need to do is to get here. There we go. Hey, boy. Hey. I was saying, if Milford understood that all you need to do is shoot, you might get something. Maybe Milford would come out. Send help but to Kaizer Chiefs, says Clara. Lebogang says, if Sundowns was the one playing with such an empty stadium. No, guys. It's Milford, guys. Now, Chiefs is embarrassing. This is one of the big teams we have in our league. They can't be struggling, says Katlego. Guys, Chiefs lack an identity. Chiefs lack pressure. Chiefs lack a want to win. And I like what Upram Paul said at halftime when he came on. He spoke about how, fine, tactics aside, coaching aside, is anybody on the pitch showing that they want to win the game? In fact, no, let me take it back. Is anybody on the pitch showing you that there's a pride, there's an embarrassment? You know, that thing Yogutaka, it team as NFT. Number 12, go NFT, is holding us. Because the next questions you ask is, what happens if you get University of Pretoria in the next round? They're number 1. What happens then? Number Chaisan. What happens then? What happens if you get one of the standout teams in that second round and they beat you? If you can't beat number 12, if you can't have a comfortable game versus number 12. And if you notice, Milford is going forward. It's just that Milford is reluctant to pull the trigger. Basaba, man, when they get to the front, goodbye and something. Otherwise, they're getting up there. Right there. Dove, Bachaisen. Anyway, let me read these comments. They should bring Vilagazi. This says all your friends are cruising, Kabama 6 goals, then there's Kaizer Chiefs. That's why I'm like, where's the pride, Mzi? Like, where's the thing? Actually, guys, yes, we're struggling here. We need to do something. Pirates, we need my peers, but we need my peers were going to AFCONs. Tabang says Chiefs needs to play behind closed doors. Sai says they must not get paid this game. Mulantwa says, why could they lack ambition to win if you haven't won silverware in 8 years? Mulantwa, I think one of the things that happens after you've been losing for a while is that your expectations go down. So when you sign for Kaizer Chiefs, trophyless Kaizer Chiefs for 8 years, what is the pressure for you to win something? You've been watching players for 8 seasons play and not win anything but get their salaries, play and not win anything but trend every day on social media, and then the next day everything is fine. So coming to Chiefs is no longer... Chiefs is now a bucket list thing, guys. It's a bucket list thing. You supported Chiefs as a child. You've got a chance to play for Chiefs right now. They've come and they've given you a contract. And you're going to go play for a childhood team, tick the box, and you'll be able to tell your family forever and ever and ever, Tate Mulu, I played for Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs anyway, Rata, I played for it. It's not to come and win things, go Kaizer Chiefs. And I said earlier, what is the impetus to win things? Dupreez doesn't have to worry about his spot on the bench. Abokwinika have been at Kaizer Chiefs for 7, 8, 9 years. Hasn't achieved much. He's here. He was a youngster at some point at Kaizer Chiefs. So what is the impetus? My salary, Ikena every year. I've got no competition on the pitch. I've got no competition on the bench. When they do go and sign, they're going to go sign another free agent guy who's past his prime, who just wants to go, be at Naturena for a little bit. What is the impetus? My coach, what does my coach want? No disrespect to Kevin Johnson, but what does my coach want? What can my coach tell me about winning things outside of the stint at Al Ali? Dylan Shepherd, Obrimachi, what can they tell you? So the standard is gone, guys. There's no standard, man. Chiefs have found their level, says Agent. Whenever Chiefs plays a low division team, uyacheka.
bathi ukusheka ngesulu njalo.
Oh, Kaizer.
Why you kakazeli, my brother? Relax.
Tapesh says they just don't know the meaning of wearing that jersey. And that's the funny part, right? Tina, who have Mikava, who have all these things. If you let me play for Chiefs today, I would be done in the first 2 minutes, but I would have given that team my all. In fact, I'll probably play the game running hard because we understand what Chiefs means. Now I go back to the question that I asked. How many players on this pitch have shown you that they want to win this game? How many players? If we can just look at the game, look at who's been running and doing. How many players have shown you that they're, okay, guys, we're willing to die to get this result? We are not willing to be embarrassed by this Milford team. In fact, I'll go even one further. We are 8 years into not winning anything. How many? Johnson said he wants Downs to win 5 games and they will catch up. Facts, tick off that play for Chiefs box. Kabete says, I suspect these Milford strikers are Kaizer Chiefs fans. Gold, gold, gold! Oh. Two. They're not going to score. They're not going to score. No one is scoring here. No one is scoring.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
Ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker and I khona into off. Hayi no khona into off. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje.
Corner Kaizer Chiefs. Let's see if they can score, man. We need something. They just missed the guilty chance. Keeper makes a wonderful save. Dude's running onto the ball to take Dude's running onto the ball to get the rebound. Keeper makes another. Yo, guys. Yo. Aye. There's a curse for sure. There's a curse. We've hit the crossbar twice. And then also, there's something happening. There's something happening. Okay, let's see. The Kaizer Chiefs, Ngeki Pindi Winnie Cup, they will hire serial winner coaches from overseas until they hire serial winner coaches from overseas. Most of the Chiefs management are not serious about themselves and not ambitious at all. Mnigeli says if they win here, they will scream, give us Pirates, give us Pirates. Hey, you guys. Kevin Johnson has the potential to win things. He needs a good striker. Tabang says they aren't willing to die for the badge. No one from Kaizer Chiefs. Pira says we all know the mold to Bafana's downfall. Mzi says I give up. Tumani says Ganjani. Ethan says a certain Coco must have mercy on you now. We must have mercy on you. Spira says that Muti for Chiefs is working against the boys. At FNP. Sliwa FNP. Okay, we're seeing the first changes come on. Saile, Ngobo, and Dudu Shabalala have come off the pitch. In comes Modi Chivavairo and Obrigado Villagazi, Mfundo Villagazi, to make his full debut for the Chiefs. First team. But Mfundo Villagazi is needed. Sipo, at least there he comes. I stopped watching. I'm only listening. Hey guys, hear me out. What if we still owe the Sango? Tawag says, I'm almost starting to believe that someone bewitched this team. This doesn't make sense. Panerom says, even Castillo is average now, and he is such a great player. Such a great player. Castillo at Sundowns, Castillo at Pirates. Oh, he's such a great player, guys. Anyway, let's see what they can do. Villagazi's Fire says, Usipo. The score's still 0-0, guys. It's up there. It's up there. The score tracker up there is up to date. It's still 0-0. Why they take out Saile Asu Hololoshe? Let's see what's happening on YouTube. Nimakato says Chiefs must win. Spusiso says, Chiefs, Joe. Joseph says, Livea says, I said it before and I'll say it again. Kaizer Chiefs are slowly becoming Jomo Cosmos Part 2. Family business without progress. They better get someone to do it. Management to the ball boy. Kaizer Chiefs are being eaten. Lemo? Okay, shot from Chiefs in anger. Ranga Chivavairo. Another one who's realized that I need to shoot in order to do something. I need to shoot. I'm not going to get the ball the way I used to get the ball when I scored, 17 goals for Marumo Kellens, when I was scoring in the Confed Cup. when I was scoring the Confed Cup. Upset on the cards. This Chiefs do not make sure, says ZT87. They were complaining about Bruce not giving them a chance. Look at them now. Yo, Milford, there was a run that was being made by their striker. There was a run that was being made by their striker. Stop turning back, guys. Why am I? No, turn back, Milford. Actually, turn back. It's fine. Turn back. Like, I'm even hoping for a Milford goal so that Chiefs can wake up. But turn back, guys. Keep playing it back because there's no guarantee that they'll be able to win it back. The struggling Soweto Giants says, no. Musa says Chiefs can't attack. That's the bottom line. Obrigado's on. Musa says winning and losing have a tendency to become habits. You choose which one sticks on you. And it's about how long you stay there. That's the problem. If you stay in a winning or losing state for too long, that's what becomes of your team. That's what becomes of it, right? You don't want to hear stories of the management of Kaizer Chiefs coming out and defending the team. You want to hear stories of, hey, big new. After the Milford game, hey, Bobby Wangena, Kaizer Chiefs Wangena, it changed room and he had them. Remember the Cameroon thing with Eto. But now they're also fine with it. I get about building project, give them time, you will see something. Hey, sapilda ngokompela, sapilda ngabosolina, sapilda. Hey, sapilda. And funny enough, the two coaches that gave us the most success that we've had in the past few years, Middendorp, even though we don't like him, Middendorp fired the end of the season when he finished second. Gavin Hunt fired in the middle of a historic CAF run. So it even feels as though success yabo. They're the ones who are going, you're doing too much now. Who's that one? Sis Maria. Nenza too much now. That's how it feels with management at Kaizer Chiefs, that when we were doing well, they decided nah. And now Milford is starting to gain some confidence. And what's worrying about Milford gaining confidence is that our defense has a mistake in it. Milford's problem is that they abafagi pola. Fagi pola geluk trebula. The fact that Chiefs Chiefs fans wasn't happy. Shows they need quality players. Percy says, unfortunately, I can only say super sport. Ranga has great technique. TV says, forget Kaizer Chiefs won't win this game. Kohlwane. The Don says Chiefs will win. Manelisi says, sack Johnson. Mzi says they must just close the club down and save the little glory we had. Ashley says, but the cup ate. Okay, Ashley, I'm glad you're still there. I'm glad at least you're the one keeping us positive.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
68 minutes in, it's still 0-0. Milford is building. They're gaining confidence. It's becoming more even a game than what I would have wanted. And it's just that they've got stage front. Tunkabet said here in the comments that maybe the fans, maybe the strikers of Milford are fans of Kaizer Chiefs, and they're refusing to cover that thing into the net. Is there extra time or straight to penalties? There's extra time. I don't want to see extra time, guys. I don't want to see extra time. Tapesh says, this Nzama dude is good. Zwat says they're defending against this team. We're respecting this team. We're giving them confidence. Hey. I don't know what that's gonna bring us. You could even hear in the comments that they made before the game. So before the game, when they were interviewing them, Kevin Johnson said he's wary of an upset. I don't know if that's the type of thinking that you want to go into these games with. And you can tell that Kaizer Chiefs, man, the handbrake is up. The handbrake is up. But now Chiba Vairo on the pitch. Chiba is showing that he's a striker that wants to shoot and wants to do something. Oh, Milford's youth team is there. Hey, Chiefs fans are angry. Look at the Sundowns fan. She wants to laugh. She wants to laugh. Kanti, what was Kaizer Chiefs New Year's resolutions for 2024? Hey, Kaizer Chiefs fanela nathi man. They don't have New Year's resolutions, but they didn't stick to them. This is why we need a coach to build for the next season during CAF break. Performances would make sense. Are you guys sure these guys are getting paid? Some basebenza ngetyala because wow. Hey, Milford is shooting now. Milford is shooting now. Percy, they'll help you in the comments, Percy. Maraman bakuza batini. Unini skuza, guys. Kunini skuza. Don't you remember the memorandum where people took a memorandum and then ended up taking photos with management? Therapists are now starting to confirm their appointments. These Milford players are showing Ashley Flames. That Besson Zamba is a good player. GT says, I wish this Milford team will go against Mamelodi Sundowns. Guys. Zod says the whole month we were training for nothing. Lebokang says I should have switched. I have switched to watching Al Nassr. You'd rather watch Al Nassr. Look at Kevin Johnson. At these times, you need something. And we're not getting the something through Paul. You see, they're realizing. Milford is realizing. And I'm scared, guys. I'm scared that this Milford is starting to get it to Rayman. Chiefs defense is slow. The line is high. They're not communicating. Dove's running in to go to somebody who's meant to be marked by Msimango, and nobody is looking at the person behind him. Oh, guys. We need to get our goal. We need to get a goal. Because even penalties are not make sure. Look at them. Now, all of them are up front. One break is all it takes for Milford to score. Just one break. They just need to tell the striker, Kim Kwan 21 in Labi, to just stay up. Stay up. Stay on the last man and make your run from there. Tinabanye will defend. Because if you look at what Milford is doing now, they've gone into their defensive formation. It's 2 banks of 4, but it's 2 banks of 4, but I'd say a 5 and a 4. And then they've got a striker up top. It's not helping them having the 5 because the 5 is not helping the defense, but it's clear that the instruction has been given. Then you have Dupree crossing in balls to the box. And when Dupree is crossing balls into the box, are we sure that he's the best crosser when Solomons is right on the bench to do the thing that you want to be doing there? Hey, guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not confident in this team. Samuel says, I see Chiefs losing on penalties here. Yesterday I managed to watch both Pirates and Sundowns games. Today I can't focus on this one. Uthini umthethwa? Nimbuza. We didn't build the Chiefs. It should be London Bridge right now. Young says, for those who stay in Joburg, guys, have you ever seen Kaizer Chiefs training? Musa says the Chiefs do some research of this team. I see research, guys. There's a certain tempo that a PSL team should be playing at. A certain tempo. That's the problem. Coach Johnson said they analyzed Milford. Can we please get Chiefs training videos, please? ZT87 says. Nedbank Cup is only hard for Chiefs, ne? It's only hard for Chiefs. This club can kill you, Shem, says Alson Tabi. Given says, I know you can't praise a fish for swimming, but this team can't even swim. Hey. We're going to lose this one, says Utsika. Mastole says, I wish Kaizer Chiefs loses this game. I can't carry on stressing like this. Gabelite says, Kaizer Chiefs is dead and the problem is not the coach but the players. We need Pep Guardiola, says Tumani. Musa says, this is screaming identity crisis. I see identity crisis. For me, it's not so much identity crisis. For me, it's more of standards crisis. There's no standard at Kaizer Chiefs. I can't grade them on whether they're doing well or not because I don't know what the standard is. At other differing teams or the other big two, you know what the standard is. So you can tell when a team is failing. So I can tell you definitively that a team is failing and somebody's going to get fired or something's going to happen, right? So that's why I'm saying that it's a standards thing more than it is an identity thing. Everybody's relaxed. Kevin Johnson is relaxed. Dylan Shepard is relaxed. The players are relaxed. All the way up to management, everybody is relaxed. I don't think anybody's losing sleep over Kaizer Chiefs doing badly in cups and tournaments and not winning trophies. I don't think anyone's losing sleep, to be honest with you. Not by coach channel, episode. Oh, Milford, you've got nobody to collect the ball from a throw-in. Okay, interesting tactic. And funny enough, Milford is there for the taking. Like I said, they're playing like a back. They're doing like a 4 in defense and a 5 in mid to defend. But the problem is that the 5 in the mid have not realized that there's nobody to mark. And that means the end guys end up getting overwhelmed. But Chiefs is not using that overwhelming. Chivavaro has been on the pitch for how long? And we saw a shot, but I haven't seen anything else. Abomfundo Vilagazi. These boys are not being coached, man. They're just being told to run out on the pitch. I'm convinced. If you have an identity, you can build a standard accordingly. I think it should work the other way around because the standard will grade your identity. So regardless of what identity you bring to Kaizer Chiefs, the standard will tell you whether your identity is winning. That's my problem. So because what they're doing now is you bring in a coach and he plays like this. Then for 3 years you go, no guys, we're building. Let him build, let him do. Whereas if you've got a standard, no matter what philosophy you bring in, that philosophy knows there's a time limit. There's a timer. You get me? How long were we going to keep Uatazwane at Chiefs? Because we don't know what the standard is. How long are we going to keep him? Carrying on to play, carrying on to coach, carrying on, maybe not to win. And every year we'd be saying, project. Do you know what was the standout thing at Kaizer Chiefs and what made Kaizer Chiefs such a strong club in the past was that it didn't matter who you were. You were a plumber from Serbia, you were a coach from here, you were a guy from another European place, you were whatever. What you knew was that if you don't win a trophy, whether your philosophy says 1, 2, or 3, you are gone the next day. And what happens when you have a standard like that is, I'm under pressure, players under pressure, managers under pressure, kit managers under pressure. Everyone's under pressure because we know what we need to do. We know what the consequences of us not doing what we need to do. Rulani knows that he doesn't have time to just go, oh no, this philosophy will be built in 3 years. He knows that I have to get it working now. I have to get my signings right now. I have to be perfect now because I will be fired when? Now. But if we just go, Steve Compella stayed 3 years building a philosophy and we saw nothing. That's my thing. We have our identity. We just have no one that wants to hold people accountable. Stabilita says Chiefs lack quality players who have heart for the club. These players are just doing the bare minimum. But why would you do more, guys? Why would you do more? I joke with the Sundowns guys. When players leave Sundowns, like when Kama Piliat left Sundowns to come to Kaizer Chiefs, when Dolly had been at Sundowns before and then came to Kaizer Chiefs, I think he was shocked. I think he was like, oh, guys, I don't necessarily have to do anything. I don't need to do anything. Guys, what do Chiefs players need to do? What do Chiefs players need to do to get their salary? Just show up. Do they need to win games? Not really. They'll just carry on playing. Coaches have been fired. Quinika still at right back in some games. Coaches have been fired. Tove is still at centre back some games. Coaches have been fired. Mart is still playing. Is still a regular. In fact, he's being rested for this game, basically. So how many times? What do we have to see? Hi, guys. There's no pressure, go Chiefs, man. As long as the only pressure is to do your PR things, go out to the Vodacom shop when you guys go to Devon, hit a young press conference there, sign some jerseys. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. We don't care what you do on the pitch, really. It doesn't mean anything. Instead of having performance clauses, we have image rights clauses. Shows you where Chiefs is focused at. Guys, small teams are always motivated and ready to when they play big games. Hey, I saw small teams play against Sundowns and Pirates yesterday. And there were small teams at the end of the day. Dolly is now assistant. Kaizer Chiefs is playing like they don't have a number 10. Those players were not told what they're going to do on the pitch. They were not told what to do on the pitch. I will stand by that. In the attacking third, Kaizer Chiefs players are not told what you are meant to do. You know, there comes a time where you look at the team and go, guys, I'm going to force you guys to play like this now. Begumnandi, I gave you guys the benefit of the doubt for you guys to be creative and do all types of funny things and try stuff. You guys are not doing it fine. I'm going to tell you, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Step 4, uzophelela cross onto somebody's head. Step 4 is going to end with a run that does this and this person is going to get the ball. You're going to expressly tell them that you're going to run there, you're going to run there, you're going to run there. You're going to trap the ball in 10. This is your number 1, number 2, number 3. When Rulani talks about schemes, I believe that's what he means. But literally, at this point, we can't trust. They just put players on. Amovilagas are running around. Tell me what constructive thing we've done from our front, from the change that we made. Have we changed anything to say that Shiva Vairo's on the pitch right now? Obrigado is on the pitch right now. We haven't changed anything. So the changes were just for change's sake. Just for change's sake. Imagine Chiefs dropping back when Milford has the ball. If Chiefs were to be relegated, do you think the squad would get promoted back to the PSL? Never get relegated. They wouldn't allow that. You guys need a strikers coach and a midfielder coach, says Lebogang. The players are not afraid of losing their positions next week because the coach is soft kakulu. Coach management, I think the players have more power than the coach, to be honest with you. Kaizer Chiefs will wake up once they start losing sponsors because of poor performance. They actually started doing it. I think Chiefs coaches are being bullied. Yeah, I think they're being bullied by the players. I think the players have too much power there. Go Chiefs. Imagine with the best facility, you can't even score to a struggling team in terms of resources. They must be relegated and go straight to second division. Honestly, Kaizer Chiefs is just a business, not a football club, as long as they're still in the PSL. Come David Day, Kaizer Chiefs is going to lose, says TV. Kwesi says, if Kaizer Chiefs don't sign Latin Zama after this match, they're not serious. He's very good. Double HT says, this is going to be the first Nedbank upset. Kwena says, we need to be honest as Kaizer Chiefs fans. We can't expect sundown standards with these players. Musa says, Bobby and Kaizer Chiefs. Wait, whoa, before I go past that one. I'm not asking for sundowns, guys. Stellenbosch just won Culling knockout. Supersport finishes third consistently. Cape Town City finishes fourth or third consistently. Forget Sundowns. Hey, you guys are talking about Sundowns. Are you telling me that on paper, oh, Ranga, whew, at least Ranga's working. You guys are telling me that on paper, Supersport with 11 DDC players in their main team, like the 30 players, with Bo Campbell and Bo Okon and those players and Lobo Trulu on the pitch, are that much better than this Kaizer Chiefs team on paper. Cape Town City Stellies on paper. Come on, guys. Forget Sundowns. I mean, I'm not even speaking about Sundowns. Our Stellies are winning. They've got a plan. Okay, Chelsea lost. Chiefs have to win now. They can't be. Problem is, Bobby. MZ says, oh, Ranga. Fire everyone like swallows. I never thought in my lifetime Sundowns would be the standard bearer ahead of Kaizer Chiefs. Mara agent, it's been a while. Really, we're playing a draw with these boys. No, Chiefs, says Alson Tavi. Ranga should play more often. Kabetsi, when I say Ranga must play, people look at me weirdly. But that's why I'm like, Ranga is there. Ranga shows he deserves to start, but watch the next game, bench warming again. Fire the whole technical team. That's how you start afresh. Our balls always hit the post. 7-0 Milford today, guys. 7-0 Milford today. Actually, oh. Let me see what's happening on YouTube. Tally Lifestyle says they're too comfortable with the fans not holding them accountable. What are we gonna do, guys? What are we as fans gonna do? We cry, we fight, we do all that, and instead of hearing us out, you get vilified. We're looking for a pen in there. Anyway, back to the game. It's almost time, guys. It's almost time. At 45 to whatever my timer is, it's almost time. We're at 87 minutes. And still nothing. Milford keeper is serious today, guys. Milford keeper is serious today. Trey says empty. Go FNP. Bafana says the players are the problem. Stop blaming coaches. I still blame coaches because they play the same players. Still blame coaches. Solomons is right there on the bench. So if you're going to make a right back change, if Frosler's not there, why make the Quinica change that has been made by your predecessors? That helped get your predecessors fired. Why make that same exact change instead of bringing on Solomons? For example, why are we only seeing Abomashane some days here? Blame the players all you want, but the players don't put themselves in the starting lineup. The players don't put themselves in the starting lineup. So that's why I blame the coaches. I blame the coaches because you see it's not working, but yet the next day you do the exact same thing. You saw your predecessor got fired for certain tactical things that were done here. You do the same things. That's why I blame the coaches. Forget the players. We've got 30 players at Kaizer Chiefs. How many of those players have made it onto the pitch? Did you see Abu Duba, Abu Zwane? Did you see some of the guys that left? Abu Matats, did you see them get any chances on the pitch? No. Abu Mashiani once in a blue moon, for example. So why must I look at the players? That's why the players can look the coach in the eye on Monday. And then they know that my name is going to be first on the list over there. Even just to give a warning to these players, to show them, good, I'm not here to play. I'm going to take you all out if you're not performing. Rather, DDC, But I want to show you, Guti, Nina, who are comfortable. Can't say Aksu coach, Aksu coach. Ah, guys, I'm sorry. Now, Mashia Lukona, you blame the. Now, Shabala Lukona, you blame the exact same way that Ntseki played him. Now, same exact way. Tell me what has fundamentally changed at Chiefs between the three coaches that we've had right now. Tell me what fundamentally changed in terms of how we play and what we do and how we build up the players we play, how they build up. Tell me. Slokes are fire, abo coach. Abo coach aba change. But anyway, hey, let me not get too much. It's still 0-0. There's still time. 90 minutes. We've got 3 minutes added on. So Vele, you can't beat the kids, but Chiefs. Blame coaches, blame players, blame management. Yes, Tabang, thank you. No one must hide. No one must hide. Chiefs has good players. That boy Zwane. Maybe they're not doing well in training. I hear you, the Don, but how can they're not doing well in the games? Game is still playing. I'm not interested in Chiefs anymore. Kwesi says problem is Shepard and every coach always adopts him. Do you see any players as a national team candidate? Not really. Tabang says that's why I said I'd rather watch Boduba and Vilagazi play, not these experienced players. Chiefs can't play, can't score 6. Kabeti says the Chiefs way. Guys. Bafana says I wouldn't be surprised if Chiefs finish 7th or 8th on the log at the end of the season. We're going to extra time. Tabo says I seriously thought we were going to win this. Kabila says this should be a game. Should this game go to penalties, the Chiefs will be out. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. If that happens, Chiefs needs to find these players for every match lost. It's obvious they're just playing for salary. Cameraman must show Papawa. We don't need penalties, says Ashley. Ashley, come now. You must keep us up, man. That best says linesmen are bad today. Pirates 1-6, Sundowns 1-6. Hey, Jiga, you guys are laughing. It's a serious matter, man.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
Hey. Imagine that lady printed to pray on the front of her jersey. Printed a whole other name. Which is like a part. Yeah. Umchabuli Kaizer, number 10, it doesn't look like he's fit. He looks like he's limping. He replaced Unzama. I want to go extra time. If the Milford coach wants to win, bring on another striker because Tove's being left alone and fresh legs probably take him out. Fresh legs probably take him out of this game. Hey, Ranga's trying, man. Ranga's trying, man. Ranga Wabantu, as our central striker, is being asked to go all the way to the wings and cross balls. Hey, Ranga's trying, Shem. Hey, Rangazama. If we're being honest, they're playing just not our day. I'm scared we can even lose this game, says Mike. Okay. We're going into extra time, guys. I'm going to open up again and I'm going to let the guys come in. It's extra time. We've got 30 more minutes to try and win this game versus Milford. Ish. Kumo, be nice, Kumo. It's a sensitive time, Kumo.
How you guys doing?
Kumo.
Stressless. We just won. I'm so happy. I'm a Liverpool supporter. So yeah, man.
At least you're in a good mood. What do you see from this game?
Oh yeah, hey, choose, man. I found the boys were very exciting to watch today. They played a great game. the attacking, the 1-2 passes was integral, and to be able to score 4-0 each first half was nice. No, I'm sorry, I'm confusing it with my FIFA game. I get we are jamming session here, but the I'm kidding. Man. Do you think I'm gonna waste my Sunday and watch Circus de Soleil? Oh, you sorry, Liverpool idlala. I'm just kidding, man. Sharp, man.
Hi,
Hey,
cool, Tamai. Hi, Tamai.
sharp.
Hi. When Kuma comes in,
Violence is the answer.
that's all. That's all. Let me go to Tebza. Tebza. Ish,
Hi, my
Tebza.
brother. Wagona. Wait, I'm trying to watch our games, Samokashi, because of you. I want to be part of this show because of you. You always talk about our local football. I try by all means to watch these games so that I can have a say. But then my man, I was stressed. I can't go defense. What are you doing, man?
Mara le rata bolo akere.
Well, is this football? I mean,
Hey, Tebza.
okay, let me go to the game. Anyane. But
The
I've
contract says
sent
Cosby
some
for life. Contract. We
and
sign it again.
recycling. Well, I'm surprised the way Chiefs Jalan. We know okay, fine. We don't have the quality, but then why 20 so left for effort? Effort to joke a man the man. What put the effort. Okay, but then if they put the effort, they're trying to think they can win games. I don't see any effort here. I've said more commenting, Karen. How can a Kaizer Chiefs team, team never give Milford it's your ball and then we drop back? How possible is that? Ochabang, because you must constantly put pressure on these boys because I mean, we are expecting Chiefs to be even more fitter than these boys. If we're now trying to only Chiefs, we're trying to put a pressure 90 minutes, but for now, and you're gonna get goals. That's the only way Chiefs can win a game because of quality on our way. We know what you're not le coach Leona, Vele Leona, as you spoken. I totally agree with you. Now I always blame the coach because of coach you can find instruction, coach you can set a scheme, coach you can set up the drill, go Jimmy. So that thing mo pitching, it's a reflection of coach. A reflection of coach. So there's no way they can say blaming coach. So that now my only suggestion to go to Chiefs. I know for prayers, because put a pressure. So why don't you put pressure on the defense? But never
Hey, Tebza. Hi, Tebza. Hey, let me bring in to Tapesh. Tapesh. What's happening, Tapesh? What's happening?
My brother, with this team, we will not achieve anything, my brother. Let's face it. We will not achieve anything with it. My brother. Such teams like this, we will be punishing them. This is not supposed to be our level. This. But that's all, my man.
Hey, hi, Tapesh. Hey, ngiyakuzwa, Tapesh. Ay. But it's fine. Let me bring in Agent. Agent, my brother. Kupa Oscar Blela your recreational activities, please.
Man, you guys are occupying the good doctor for a long time. We need his services, man. I think was it St. Peter who, since it's a Sunday, maybe I should reference the Bible because Chief's problems need Jesus himself. He must come down in person. Or maybe you guys need to move that village to a certain mountain somewhere. I won't mention by name, because but Peter, is seeing Jesus, and he says in Latin, "Quo vadis." Quo vadis in Latin means where are we going from now? I think win or lose, the question has to be asked to Chiefs, where do you go from now, you know? And ordinary Milford, they take us extra time, possibly penalties. Where are we going, you know? If this was a Golden Arrows or a top 8 team, whatever, would say, they are still in the PSL side, but is struggling. Milford is closer to ABC Motsepe League than it is to a Premier League team, So we need to ask the questions, cover this, where are we going from now as Chiefs, And you guys need to answer yourself, where do we go from now? Because I know you guys might win, and Abu Papa Wawa and the praise and worship team will be there, Mfundo Vilagazi will be there, pictures and everything, and it will be forgotten until next week, and is a process. And I think it was one of the shows that I told you guys there's a thing called the Hope Right experiment, where you put a red in water, take it out a bit, it's happy, you bring it down again. So I think you guys need a serious introspection. I think someone said lastly, what was the New Year's resolutions, I think we're in February. You guys need to reflect on the year and see how far with the New Year's resolutions.
Agent, you took us to church, but it's not time for that, but it's fine. You know what, well, because you took us to church.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
Okay, just there, Milford had a chance. They've been pushing. They've pushed actually in the first part of this extra time, where they could have taken the lead or maybe ran in behind. There was nobody there. So it's even looking like they're waking up. PK, be nice, PK.
Oh, no, I will be nice. No, this is no longer a joke, my brother. No. It's no longer a joke. No. You see, in teams like this, you no longer playing football, but you are using the strength of the status, the strength of the badge to say, now we are dominating because we are Chiefs, even if we are playing nonsense, but for the sake of the badge.
Yeah.
This is really embarrassing. Honestly, I don't see the South African football growing if the biggest team, that is a team that we consider big, is playing in such a manner. Pirates have came to the party. Pirates is pulling his socks. It can stand against Sundowns, and we are not glorifying Sundowns. But outside there, look what we have done in the AFCON. What is Chiefs contributing to the South African football? During the week, I've been listening to the social platforms. One of the statements that really disturbed me is that I can't buy a player of 54 million. For when the league is 15 million, and that really disturbed me, because we are playing a football not with foresighted, but we are playing a football where we are looking for Africans. Is Chiefs standard even in that level? I am a Sundowns fan, but it hurts me to see the biggest team playing like this. We have joked, it's overboard now. Chiefs, it's embarrassing football, South African, and someone need to call it out. I don't know what is really happening. We cannot be bashing each other with jokes as if Chiefs is a small team. It's a big team. I'm just seeing an embarrassment. No plan, no structure, no nothing. There is no, I don't know. I'm worried, guys. I'm worried on your behalf, OT. If you think you are worried, I'm worried for South African as a whole. Will we go to AFCON again with the same players of Mamelodi Sundowns? Will we go again with the very same players? No, guys. Chiefs must pull up their socks. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment.
PK, we've been speaking about this a lot. I fail to understand how Bobby was telling us about this team is kind of saying it's 40 years or 50 years old or whatever. He was telling us about it. It's a long history. And I fail to understand that a team with this much history, resources, everything, a winning pedigree that we had before, it feels like it can't even tie its shoes, but it's fine. We will dissect it a lot further.
Look at Swallows. Look at Jomo Cosmos. These are the biggest team. Where are they now? Is Chiefs trying to go that route?
Bafethu. I know. No, sharp OT. Let me watch the game.
Hi, it looks like Milford is pushing. Ausentabie, 0-0.
OT. Mantswe a ke mang a qetang ho tswa?
A PK.
PK o bua nnete. If Chiefs e batla ho ya Meso lo se meleng teng le Jomo Cosmo se meleng teng, it is because of ntho tse tshwanang le tsena. Re tenne ka hara Free State ho sena Free State Stars because monga yona o na inkela decision a etsa the way ena batlang. Ha inkile ha ile PSL ha batla ho rekisa position ya bona wa I rekisa ha kgathale hore na batho ba reng ke ntho e tsalang ka naturena ha ba kgathale hore na ho etsalang ka club ha ba kgathale hore di supporters tsa bona di reng ke mang a tlo mamella ntho e etsang ha Mtaung mara honestly bona ha ba dutse fatshe ba di bona social media e a bua ra hema ra bua re thole fela ha ntse ba etsa manyalana ntse ba etsa already ntho ba etsang ke manyala ha ona engwe ka ra I bua di coach ha ona ya di coaches tlo coach the same way yona in front of it because I understand you uqeletse motho yona because una etsa this thing o lata the same person a etsang the yona the same mistake ke eng ntho etsalang ka ra naturena
Le yena o ba mlatileng wa dumela. If ba re ba ba control. Wa dumela.
Ka di coach tsena fela ba di bea ka pele ha ke tsebe ke mang a set down scheme ka ra Chiefs but go management between yena Bobby le yena Junior ha ke ba itukise ba fe di coach di etsa mosebetsi wa bona ha ba ya sekolong sa o coacha mos ha ba dule fatshe ba fe batho mosebetsi wa bona I Chiefs ya disappointed ikore I retsa e ka re rahlanya at the end of the day itlo club ya bona I qeta ho ya konvela kwa ha o tla bosna ha ona mhlamba tla I pick up ba ikhutsetse from standard sene le sona ile ntwe ba yetsang ka bomo tata bona ba siela legacy bona ba idea antsa shebile le yena ha tla maila ra ai ho ha di tsamae jwalo o thutse o itse tu le yena o ntwe etsa hala notse o tlemetsa happy
hey Ausentabie
bo Chiefs ya bora shema ke na taba le yona hai
Ricky Kenye Tabelihle. Hey, what are you seeing from this game? Welcome.
Greetings, OT. Yes. This is one of the things that I never anticipated. I knew that Kaizer Chiefs is not playing well currently, but I think during the first leg of the season, I saw one or two games where I think they were coming all right. Things were starting to pick up. So I had faith that, okay, they are playing against a second division team that is not even doing well in the second division, for God's sake. So I thought this is going to be an easy one for them. Obviously, the guys will come with all what they have because obviously they have nothing to lose. But trusting Kevin Johnson and trusting some of the players that are at Kaizer Chiefs, I thought, no, they will win this. They have to win this. But I'm also a Mamelodi Sundowns fan. I will agree with the fellow member, PK. This is very sad. And I think if it was possible, I personally owe Hugo Bruce an apology because I was venting on social media, writing everything that Dupree should be there. He was supposed to be selected for AFCON, what. But I think Hugo Bruce knew what he was doing because we've seen Dupree not once, not twice, but more than 3 times failing to tap in. You can do that mistake once in a while, but you are a professional player playing for Kaizer Chiefs. Tap in. Something simple as tap in. One-on-one against the goalkeeper. You can. I don't see. I'm not a football master or I'm not very knowledgeable on football, but I think Kaizer Chiefs lacks small things. Playing the ball by departments. Right now, I wish to understand what is happening in the middle field of Kaizer Chiefs. I honestly wish to understand. Maybe it is because I'm not that knowledgeable in football, but I don't understand what is happening. They are kicking the ball. Like they want to receive the ball, kick it, and run. There is nothing. There is no structure. There is nothing. They don't even have a plan to break midfield at the back.
Yeah.
It is so sad, guys. It is so sad. And these people are supposed to be representing us as South Africa. Next week, they are playing one of the biggest derby in the world, not in Africa, in the world. In the world. So this is what we're gonna watch.
Hi.
Guys, no, we can't go on like this. But honestly, I wish for them to lose, not because I'm not a Kaizer Chiefs supporter, but I just wish them to lose. Maybe the more they keep on losing such games, something will happen to their heads, and they will start making right decisions.
No, Kabili say, hey, we'll see it after. Hey? Let's touch
Cheers,
ourselves some more with the game. See you guys after. Guys, I'll open up again at the end because we didn't reach that 30,000 likes. I think the results is no longer my issue. The results, whether they win this game or not, is the fact that we are here. That's my problem. I'll give you an example. Right now, we've got Mfundo Villagas on the pitch. We've got Kemang, Boca, is Castillo still there? Mart came on. And I watched Rangachiva Vairo drop back further. Penalty. He's one of the penalty. Oh, Ranga, thank you. I was going to say, I watched Ranga drop back and win a ball in the midfield, running past midfielders.
Penalty, Danga. Get penalty.
So Ranga has won us a penalty. Thank goodness. But what I wanted to say was, regardless of the result, there was no plan to this game. There was no divine, not what. We didn't have. I can live with a game where you are outplayed. You came with a plan, your plan didn't work, the other team was more ready than you, you are outplayed, you lose the game, or it's a tight game because of it. There was no plan from us. Versus Milford. 12th place in the NFD. What a good 20-something spots from us if we're looking at it as one big table. But anyway, here's the penalty that's going to give us an undeserved win. It's going to give us a way out, I guess. So we're going to keep doing this. They're going to keep saying that we went through, we did this. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This hasn't been... I hope Ranga scores. Ranga's the only one who's been awake. I really hope Ranga scores. Ranga's the only one who's pushed. Let's see. Penalty. Oh, come on, Ranga. Come on. It's a penalty. Oh, safe.
Ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker and I khona into off. Hayi no khona into off. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje.
God have mercy upon us.
Let's say his name. Cesar did well. He saved the penalty. Yo.
Yo. Hi, sharp.
Hi. Okay.
No, guys, not like this. Kevin Johnson, it's too late to be standing up shouting at people. It's too late. You should have been shouting a long time ago. Guys. A team with no plan came here and got 3 or 4 chances and a penalty. No. It's not the day, eh? The only thing this serves to expose, honestly, it serves to expose that Milford came to FNB Stadium and Milford did well at FNB Stadium. I don't know how many times Milford has played in a 90,000 capacity stadium or traveled to a place where it's meant to be the home ground of a bigger team, a more history team. But they've come here and they've played well. And the Chiefs had no plan. I'll repeat, this is meant to be games for big teams that are meant to be relaxed. Guys, we're going to go out, we're going to knock the ball around. We're going to have a little bit of fun. In your quarter three, now quarter three, or munya quarter three. We're going to have, look now. The fans, they're saying I was fat, now I'm losing weight because of Kaizer Chiefs. Lemo? How do I tell my 5-year-old that he must support Kaizer Chiefs? Guys. What is this? What is this? Let me read the comments because I have no words. I have no words. I'm just happy we're all laughing at this embarrassment. We cried a lot. It's enough. Big teams win 90 minutes. Mzimasi says, I wonder what it is that I can do to stop loving Kaizer Chiefs. There's nothing, guys. We signed the contract. Clearly, they don't love us back. They don't love us back. Let me fix my timers. They don't love us back. We're about to go to extra time with Milford. No disrespect to Milford. I don't want to be disrespectful to Milford. They came and they're doing the job. I don't want to be disrespectful to them. But wow. Wow. We're going into the second period of extra time. A second period of extra time. Can you imagine if Milford scored? I don't even want to say anything. Anyway, we're going into the second half, and Jabulo Ngob was coming on. We're bringing on a defense. You know what? It's fine. Wait, let me get this right. You have Solomon's right there. In a time where you have to win the match, you have to win it. You have to. It's the second half of extra time. You take off Masiani, who's been very lively in attack. Can you bring on Jabulo Ngobo? Because the last thing you need to do is to shore up the defense in case Milford scores. I guess. What are we watching? I'm sorry. Wow. I'm so disappointed. Never been this hurt. You know, it doesn't even matter if they win this game. That's the sad part. It doesn't even matter if they win this game.
But they will hurt. They will hurt you. Oh, no.
Let me look at Facebook. Netemba says, is this Kaizer Chiefs or Chiefs? Because this is not the Kaizer Chiefs I know, especially when it comes to a cup game. Canva says, hi, how are you doing? Lifestyle says, the manner in which you left aim, guys, I had to take a break. I had to take a break. Why is Musa says he's been put on for penalties. Imagine, we're going into the second half, you know what, let's prepare for penalty. Yo, guys. Oh, maybe they want to play balls into the box. Mara. You know what, I'm just gonna, it's fine. Duba's decorating the bench there. Solomon's is blacklisted. Chiefs ANC. I'm reading these comments. Can Bloomfoot and Celtic come back so I can sing with them in peace? At least the Chiefs fans are trying that are at the stadium. They're trying. Yo, guys. Win or not, damage is already done. Obaiko and a defender. Solomons must leave Chiefs if he cares about his career. How midfielder for a defender? Oh, guys, I don't understand. Something is wrong at Kaizer Chiefs camp. A lot of ordinary games, says Mike. Tagiso says Doli Ukai. Maybe you point to your elder statesmen, your experienced players to jump in now, Babangeni. It's Fakawamar. You know what? It's okay, guys. It's okay. Hopefully they get something. They need to try to redeem themselves with something. You play it up the wing to Utove, right? Utove, we know is slow, who we know can hardly handle a 90-minute game without feeling some type of way, feeling a little bit tired, right? But you've taken off Happy Mashiani, who was younger and a little bit more threatening on the left. I don't understand. What are we doing? I don't get this. I do not get this. Oh, guys, please follow if you have not followed. Please follow. Maragafa. Oh, guys. And watch, Milford is stepping up. Milford is stepping up. I guess I like the fact that maybe he's hiding Utove, but it seems to me that we're going back. We're going to go back 5 with 3 center backs and just try to get to penalties, which I would never have thought in my lifetime. Goal. Hey, Milford is even attacking, guys. Milford is attacking. But is there enough security there at the FNB? Z says we would have left. Hauser says we're still playing. Senzo says we should have let the under 13s play this game. Tabang says the fans are singing. The fans that are singing are the problem. They should all be shaking their heads. Hi, guys. Corner to Milford. Corner to Milford. Okay. That's who we're playing against and we can't beat. Milford goalkeeper doesn't even have proper gloves. Tapesh says Kevin Johnson is overrated. What is the difference between Chiefs and... I'm tired, LCT. I'm tired, man. Just for pride's sake. Can you just bombard Milford's box? Just for pride. I don't want to see Mark touching the ball 750 times. Yeah, just for pride. Go out there and bombard them. That's all. At some point, tactics have to fall away. All of those things have to fall away. And you just have to say, guys, we need to go win this game. For the fact that it got here. The players are not up to it. Kevin Johnson is only shouting now. First half, it was the first half of extra time where we were standing up and shouting. Now. Then they're going to come out and tell us about developing, we are building, patience. I don't even care for them playing well now. I just want them to pepper that Milford box. That's all they need to do. Just pepper it. Carry on attacking. Now they wasted another attack. Carry on attacking. People are running around like headless chickens on that. Oh, guys. And I know what they're going to say. No, we had our chances. Yeah, we played well. It's just that Milford, yeah, we're doing this, but the brand of Kaizer Chiefs, the cloth of Kaizer Chiefs still remains. This is a big club. Yeah. Okay. They can't even make a final third pass to finish off a game, guys. We should stop trusting the process and start trusting the progress. Amen. But OT, was he really needing to shout for this game? Let's say the players here, they need no motivation. But MK, your players are not doing anything. And we've already said that there's nothing happening on the pitch. Now, I'm not saying that the players are any better than Kevin Johnson. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'm the head leader of this. I'm the head leader of this team. I'm meant to be the guy who is in charge of this. Surely at some point I have to stand up and be like, hi guys, not like this. Not like this. Can you just imagine? Okay, so we're looking for another penalty. We're looking for another penalty. Red card. We have to survive on Milford red cards. These players have stood for them for a while. Now I'm realizing we have below average. Chiefs will win on penalties, but the technical team deep down must acknowledge they... No! Even if they win now. Even if Chiefs in the next 10 minutes scores 5 goals. Even if. There've been... How many games have we been exposed to this season? And also, how many times... guys, that wasn't a foul. But anyway, how many times have we made excuses? Oh, it's the beginning of the season. They didn't have a preseason. Unteki, new coach. It's AFCON break. It's the first game. How many times are we going to make excuses? Over and over and over and over again. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Yeah, I won the Royal AM last week where we were doing nyols even there and we didn't play well. Now we've come to these games. Even just deep down, guys. One more time. For pride's sake. Even just for pride's sake. You watched your peers beating smaller teams 6-1, 6-0. You watched them. You watched your peers going to AFCONs to go play. You watched your peers. You watch your peers pick up trophies. Pirates picked up 2 trophies last year. Sundowns has the league. They're winning AFL. They're about to win the league again. At some point, do you not go, guys, against Milford? Against not Cape Town City, not Supersport, not Stellenbosch, not Pirates, not Mamelodi Sundowns. Look, 22nd minute of extra time. That's when Dylan Solomon comes onto the pitch. But anyway, I see collab. You've watched them, and at no point do you just feel, man, guys, I'm a stone. Embarrassment. Guys, that wasn't a foul though. That wasn't a red card. We have protected these players for a while and shouted at coaches. Me, I wanted a new coach to change things at Chiefs. Our new coaches have not changed things at Chiefs. Our new coaches played with the same players. Zita Kwinika has been at Kaizer Chiefs for 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. 8 years. And if I'm not mistaken, Chiefs doesn't give 8-year contracts. So there was extensions in the middle of those 8 years. And we're like, no, guys. Yeah. There were extensions. I actually want to look it up. Zita Kwinika. The youngsters. Ngobo's been at Chiefs for 5 years now. Nanguzita. Let me look. Nanguzita. Joined Kaizer Chiefs 2014. 2014 to 2016, Kaizer Chiefs. Loaned out, went to Cheaper, loaned to Thunder Royal, went to Pitfest Stellenbosch. We brought him back. Player that has been at Chiefs for, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. No, 10 years ago he started actually. 2024 now. Brought him back. Guys. I'm sorry. Players don't give themselves contracts. Players don't give themselves starting lineup spots. All of that stuff. And I think the part that racks my brain more than anything is that we're watching the same setup, the same 4-3-3, the same two defensive midfielders, the same non-connected number 10, the same right wing who's out of position or left wing who's out of position, the same defensive blunders from the same players over and over and over again, and nobody's changing anything. So I'm sorry, all of them, man, all of them. Milford was not meant to do this. And you're right, Pogwan, you're right. Milford deserves credit. Milford deserves credit. Royal AM, the last game we played, deserves credit. They're number 14 in the log. They deserve credit for doing this to Chief. Milford deserves even more praise for doing this. And the sad part is, Milford beats us. Let's say Milford beats us. They go through to the next round. They meet Pirates. They lose 6-0. They meet Sundowns. They lose 7-0. And you'll be like, what's going to happen then? Extra time is 5 minutes to extra time being done. Okay, what is stressing? No, but Mashiani to date, they have no medals since being developed. Developed where? How many games has Mashiani played before being overtaken by Boshanti and all those guys? How many games has Ngobo played? We brought in Bob Tanzan to go in front of him. How many games have they played when we say developing? Why were they still at Kaizer Chiefs, for example? When we look at the plan, what is the plan? Shouldn't the plan be those youngsters that you had? Okay, guys, we're going to give you game time. You guys are meant to be the leaders of this team right now. But because there's no plan, in and out. Some are experienced, some are new, some are this, some are that. I'm a free agent. There's no plan. And over and above that, the coaching staff spends how much time with these players in a week? How much time? How many training sessions do you think this team has in a week? How many training sessions did they have during the AFCON break? How many? And it can't be about resources and quality players. There's teams in the league, there's teams in the PSL that don't have any of the resources that Chiefs has, or close to the resources that Chiefs has. They're doing well because they understand where they are. You know, they interviewed Kevin Hunt, and the guy who was interviewing Kevin Hunt said, I think the biggest problem with Chiefs, more specifically, is that they have not realized where they are. We need a plan now. We need something to change. You can't keep going the exact same way. Hi, PK. Yo, guys, I'm done. I don't even care for the outcome of this match, to be honest with you. Where's Mfundo? You can't throw a kid into fire. We did this with Mdu a few times. Where the match is calling for Botoli, or you'd imagine Botoli have to come on. You've thrown him into fire. He's playing under pressure. Never played under this pressure. Mashane was captain of the Junior Chiefs. He was playing well until he was promoted to the senior team. Just wide. Chiefs need to sign Mhangono Chivaviro. I hear Chiefs manages their players social. Chiefs should sign Mbappe and he still suffer here. Kata greater than prayer. When I said Chiefs wasted money on Tanzania, I was insulted. Don't you miss AFCON? I miss AFCON so much. Oh, I miss AFCON so much, guys. I miss AFCON. Well, those who said Chiefs is going to be a problem this season, as long as we still use coaches that haven't won anything, we're going to get the same results. Our extra time is pretty much done. It's penalties. We're going to penalties. We're going to penalties. Madisha would be surprised that since his death, Kaizer Chiefs not won anything. Chiefs was not going to beat those cows that Paris beat yesterday. Guys, they're not cows. Free transfer club. They have nothing to play for as long as they. Oh, guys. Oh, seems like someone who is like someone who used to be beautiful 10 years ago. Why wasn't Zwane playing? Zwane is not in the team. Zwane is not in the team. I'm trying to calm down because what's one. Look, they're still trying to play it out from the back in Milford. That's how little they rate this thing. They're not even clearing the ball clear. They're literally trying to play it out from the back. This is such witchcraft and high degree, says Vic. Tebogo says, I think Chiefs need to start appointing a new coach. Aya pama defender ngoba bekumela keep ukwinika faka uDoli. Jabu. Mina angisazi mina. It's painful watching Chiefs play. Mtata bashanyana. The confidence of Milford's players is amazing. They don't clear the ball, that they play their way out. What can you say? You were looking at these guys all game long. Goal. Ah! No way. I can't. No way. There's no way. What? Please ask Samuel, what are we watching there? Right in front of the post. Right in front of the... You can't be saying because they're driving us crazy. Yo, Hi. Yeah, no, Milford came with something. You could play this game another 20 days and nothing would happen. Look at them. Just for somebody to kick the ball. Really, guys. At least Msimanga was away. He was offside. Not even... Oh, yeah. Ayikho lento, ayikho lento. Ayikho lento. Whatever Milford came with, but they played him.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
I must send help, man. I must send help. This is not it.
He's not Nick Shaw.
It's nearly 9 p.m. and Chiefs are still playing. Lika Sunday. We're taking it all the way.
God have mercy upon us.
Are we done? Okay. Oh, wait. Let me just update my stuff. Because Kimore can penalties for no reason. We're in penalties now. Yo, wait. abuti, man. I can say, become more Kelly Cory Penn Milford. Tumsani says this is a joke. Favatiko says, imagine playing 120 minutes with a team from Mutsepe. It's anyone's game now. Paulo says, yo, guys, how can you still be this? We love it, bro. Yeah, Aubrey, we love it, man. That's why we're so invested. Ay, 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 ay. Everyone, Bobo, we're blaming everyone. Everyone is getting blamed. Let's blame the ball as well. Yeah, the ball was flat. Tell them. Oreke Sunday. Oreke Sunday. She's still playing. She's still playing. You guys showed she's a football team. Just today we saw that it's not the coaches, the players. It's everyone. It's everyone, guys. Tabak says they don't even know who takes pens. They're asking the players. Again. Yo, guys, if you have not followed, guys, at least do me the favor of following me when you're watching my struggle. Dupree says the biggest problem with Chiefs is Sapo. TW says the ref tried a red card in the penalty against an amateur team. Chiefs players are the same level of quality in FT players. It's not about the badge of previous victories. At least follow, guys. At least Kopari give the Hatinyana something, guys. Niko right, man. Niko right, and we're about to go into penalties. My heart is gonna go a little bit more. Chiefs should stop playing a weekend. Penalties. Penalties. Henro, it's penalties. Okay. But the Chiefs deserve to play at 3. Tebo says someone needs to buy this team. Matlaba says Bruce once said. Let's see if we can't live and fight another day. That's all I can say. Let's see if we can't live to fight another day on these penalties. But we have been poor. And it's not for the football gods trying to give us something. The football gods try to give us something. Look. They haven't even spoken about which side they will take. No. What's going on in the Chiefs? Let's hope Puma will rise, Godly. Godly, let's hope he'll rise. Win ki win. Hey, win ki win. If we win, win ki win. If we win ki win. What's happening? Did they stop a Chiefs official? They can't even sasa the tire, right? They can't even sasa the post properly. But even the song was probably disappointed here. Literally, you get caught going to the post.
God have mercy upon us.
Guys, you get caught. A Chiefs official got caught. You know what, guys? No. The technical team, yeah. That's sorry. It's not up to scratch. No, guys, I'm sorry. What the hell? No, lol, that's salt supposed to remove any muti, but still, MK, they got caught. The Sangoma missed too. Everybody missed. Okay. What did we just... Everybody's incompetent. Everyone, the whole team, Vele. No, guys. I know we were joking, but even that, no, guys. Okay, first penalty. Mart is stepping up to look Cesar in the eyes. Let's see if Cesar can keep Milford in the game. To be honest with you guys, I don't even care if they win this game anymore. I'm just like, why is it here? Why are we here? You know those videos where it freezes and it says, you're probably wondering how we got here. I'm there right now. Why are we here? Okay, here comes Mart. Okay, Mart scores. Okay. Okay. One 0 to Kaizer Chiefs. Okay, he scored. He had no respect for this keeper. He just looked at it. He had no respect for the keeper. Imagine Milford inexperience might be shown in a penalty shootout, not in a game, but in the penalties. I'm clapping, guys. I'm clapping. I'm still a fan at the end of the day. We need to win this at the very least. Right? Milford has also scored. Shawarma celebration. Huh. That's Cyril Nzama's celebration. He did Cyril Nzama's celebration at FNP. Hi, 1-1. 1-1. Let's see. Jabu says, where's the Prince of Kecha? Indile says, Chiefs is getting weaker and weaker. Stalemate says, I'm going to the rooftop to cry at this point. You're lucky, I'm live. People are watching me. We was on holiday today. Chiefs is Liwa. Kulega no Muti. Sakan says, friends of Milford. Okay, Castillo stepping up versus Utleza. Utleza's already saved the penalty today. Where? it's yeah, it's not it's not our day. Castillo just ballooned it over. It's not our day. Yo, Hunzim. Yo, Hunzim.
Yo. Hi, sharp.
Hi. Okay.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
Okay, here comes Milford to take their next penalty. Skomoshe. Voma, do something. Do something, Voma. Do something, please. Do something. Danko! How do you hop and then still give it to the goalkeeper? Inexperience is going to show itself in the penalty shootout. It's the only time they've looked inexperienced. But then they're bringing it back. Are they bringing it back? They're bringing it back. Yeah, this is the one that's unfair for goalkeepers. I believe these penalties are unfair for goalkeepers, but they've ordered a retake. He's got another chance. I guess maybe if he's going to try the Jorginho again. He took a normal penalty now. It's 2-1. Yo, which country is this? I don't know. Yeah, I tried to be fancy because he was in the Lifestyle FNP. 2-1, guys. 2-1. Who's stepping up for the next penalty? Ranga. Ranga already missed one versus Kleza, didn't he? God, love Kleza saves this. Okay, there we go. There we go. 2-2. 2-2. But Milford still have the advantage because we missed the penalty. Ranga making sure this time. Ranga making sure this time. Someone said we'll lose 4-3. Maybe it's going to happen, Vele. Ooh, Vuma. We need you, boy. You just signed the contract. We need you, boy. This is... Why is this stressful? Number 13, Ngongo, is up. 3-2, Milford. 3-2 to Milford. Milford. Ashley Dupree is stepping up. Somebody said Ashley Dupree might miss something. I think Dupree is going to score. He has to score. There we go. There we go. 3-3. There we go. Hey. Milford just needs to carry on scoring, and they've taken us out. Number 22 is stepping up for the Ucele. Yo. Oh, it's not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. King says Chiefs is out. Milford, my bay. Bye-bye, Chiefs. Says people. Hey. Whew, guys. To keep us in the game. Solomon's is stepping up to keep us in the game. Okay, he's kept us in the game. Bruce, it's your time, boy. Bruce, it's your time, boy. It's your time, Bruce. It's your time, Bruce. For four penalties, for four. Last kick of the game. If Milford scores this, they go through. I think what makes me even mad is that the Milford coach was talking that talk before this game. He was talking that talk. Yeah, the press conference is going to be brutal. Come on, Bruce. Oh, the keeper's taking good Kaizer. He's missing this one. You know, sometimes when you do too much in a game, you're not the guy who must take it at the end. He's missing this one. I'll decide whether it's my head or my heart talking just now. Come on, Bruce. It's a colleague, boy. Milford have no. Wait, I'm gonna be. Milford FC has beaten the Kaizer Chiefs. Well done to Milford for coming from the NFD, number 12 in the NFD, and coming in and putting up a great fight. I don't want to be sour. They did the job. They came in, they've won the game. They've knocked Kaizer Chiefs out of the Nedbank Cup. Kaizer Chiefs has been knocked out at the first stage of the Nedbank Cup for them. PSL teams come in later. Kaizer, incredible performance. There's a boy there, Unzama. Unzama played incredibly well. Yeah, they did what needed to be done, and they've won the game. I don't want to be sour. I don't want to reflect badly on Milford. Milford came in and they did what they needed to do. They did it with conceding a penalty. They did it with a red card. They did the job. So well done to Milford FC for knocking Kaizer Chiefs out. First round of Nedbank Cup. They've been knocked out. Luckily, we don't have to go too far home. We're at FNB Stadium. So we'll hear what they have to say. In terms of Kaizer Chiefs' game, it's still all over the place. They still don't have a plan. They still don't have a passage of play. The players don't have a bone of pride in them. The coach as well, no bone of pride, still showing the same types of decisions and choices that were made by his predecessors that got them fired. And these players are still the players that did what they did. The new ones have been co-opted into it. But again, all I'm going to say from my side, we'll look at the game properly tomorrow and break it down tomorrow evening in the evening show. For those who don't know, Monday to Thursday, there's the normal show at 8 p.m. I'm going to open up now and I'm going to let guys come in and everybody's going to get a minute. It's going to get a minute to just say their piece and then we're going to keep it rolling. Tomorrow will be the day when we break it down properly. So I'm going to open up. Remember, you have to be following me in order to join me. You have to be following me. If you have not followed me, please follow. Malume Kuto, I'm going to start with you. You've got a minute. What do you think of what happened?
This is not on, Mr. Uti. At some point, it stops becoming funny at some point. Yeah, because the fans are taking a beating emotionally. Yeah, it's a lot. Over and over and over. And I watched Umfundo play like a player without confidence. And I thought there's a serious problem here. The whole team. You can't even, Umfundo is such a confident player, Mr. Uti. If he's going to hide from the ball, if he's going to try and jog to take a corner and then change his mind, that's when, with the eye, maybe, I don't know, take a different training base from Naturena, pick 15 players and just work with them so that they are away from the toxic environment. I get better, Mr. Uti. It can't be. I can't even laugh. I want to sing Ingoma Kinelwe, but it's bad. I'd like it.
I know. Malume Kuto. Thank you so much.